Hello? We live? Are we live? What up, everybody? Through Blue here. Let me adjust. Chairs to move to the side. How's it going, everybody? I know, unexpected live stream today. I just kind of felt like playing more Pokemon because I like it. I didn't collect anything off camera. I just kind of figured out some stuff, like remapped a few things, or routed a few things to figure out. We're gonna continue shiny hunting. Today we're gonna try some new shiny hunting methods, actually. They're not as fun as just roaming around, but they are methods, so we're gonna be trying them out. That's first off. But in terms of the internet, I feel like there's a few things I should probably discuss. Mainly Animal Crossing Switch 2 and a new update with Splatoon 3 and Tears of the Kingdom content. I mean, Nintendo, if you wanted to get me back that badly, like that's, trust me, like I'm completely content playing this game again. I have never been more, okay. Why can't I not make this jump? Hold up. We'll walk around. Yeah, first off, we are hunting Abra. We only need a single Abra. And how are we gonna hunt it if this is like our one spot? Don't tell me I teleported away. Don't tell me I ruined this. So the idea is we just keep resetting on the benches. It's funny enough, this is actually faster than teleporting and walking around for like zone 20. Yeah, no, that average just gone, huh? Oh, that's awesome. I killed the hunt before I even got a chance to start it. Okay, I guess we're coming back to Abra. I do have another hunt planned, but we'll get to that in a minute. There's actually a static Pokemon encounter that I didn't get yet, that I realized, and that is going to be, where is it? Clawitzer. It just spawns casually here. I don't know if it shows up at night. It does. Okay. Sick. Do I have to battle you? Nope. So yeah, Animal Crossing had an announcement this morning, and ooh, Lego content. I don't know if you. I don't really talk about it, but I love construction toys. Legos, of course, all-time classic. I have a whole like toy chest from when I was like much younger. Truly a phenomenal toy. I also bought like Mega Construx, Ionix, the other companies that made stuff over the years, but you know, I always have a soft spot for the Kings. But you know, I don't want to spend too much time talking about Animal Crossing because it's a Pokemon stream, but I just want to point out how excited I am. After this stream ends, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out how to transfer between Switches because I don't have the save data on my Switch 2 yet, which I'm currently playing on. So I'm gonna get that working, and then I'm gonna start grinding money and playing Animal Crossing again after. God, I don't remember the last time I even turned on New Horizons, let alone think about it. So I'm very excited for that. But there was one other thing I want to talk about, only because I know it's gonna be very, like, a lot of people here probably don't care about it, but this morning, funny enough, around the same time as the Animal Crossing news like randomly dropped, multiple big publications in Japan posted articles. Right? Enough doesn't seem too crazy yet. Concerning Super Sentai, the show that we know as Power Rangers. Don't need to explain it here. You can watch my other content. TLDR, a lot of people are saying it's going to be canceled or it's going to be rebranded. Whatever the case, I don't think it's actually going to go away. I'm pretty sure whatever's happening, it's some form of growing pains or whatever. It's a 50-year-long show. They're not going to cancel it now. It still makes a ton of money. So I just want to give out my 2 cents, only because I do I don't do a lot of tokusatsu, but I talk enough about it to where I do want to just mention it. So I want to throw that out there that yes, I've heard the news. I won't be making any content related to it only because I truly don't think Super Sentai is going to end. If anything, it'll rebrand and it'll drop the moniker of Super Sentai, which I don't know. It's always cool having the show be connected through just the title, but if they don't want to do that anymore, it's whatever. So I just want to throw that out there. That was kind of the big thing I wanted to. Can you stop it? Okay, there's Alpha Kadabra. So yeah, what we were hunting, we just got it with Kadabra because we need Abracadabra. And Abra, we're gonna be doing that bench hunt, but since I screwed it up immediately, I guess we're hunting the Evo. There are technically other spots to hunt Abra. He's found throughout the map, like on just like roofs and stuff, and it's like we can hunt it in a number of ways because it doesn't. I'm like 99% sure it doesn't spawn Wild Zone 5. Where do you spawn a Wild Zone 5? Hello? I was gonna do a different type of hunt, which is you reset via the bench, you click on the bench, reset time of day, and it reloads all the spawns within the like current radius of you. It's good for shiny hunting if you want to automate it, and obviously whatever we use to hunt, for shinies can be applied to alphas, so we would do the same sort of hunt here. So, oh yeah, we got a few Abra spawns actually. We can still do the bench hunt. I wanted to just show off kind of some different method hunts. Just kind of do them all. Obviously, as this game is still very much new, people are still finding ways to do it. Bench hunts are obviously the least amount of fun in my opinion because it's, you're not doing anything. And like, at least back when you're Masuda method, like that, I've done my fair bit of shiny egg hunts, right? I find those just a lot more fun on the premise that you're still, you're working towards it. If you're just automating it, I just don't find it to be fun. That's just a me thing. It's not the same experience, and I truly do prefer having a bit of, effort, or at the very least just, I'm involved in the process. I hate having to just sit to the side, let the game do it. It's like, I want to do it. So, actually, I didn't even chuck Kadabra in the box. So we're already 2 alphas in today. Not bad. I want to point out last time how we got all the shiny Pokemon. And the ones we basically have like half a box worth if we include the ones we missed, I guess, as I've been told. So that's a lot of shiny Pokemon already that have spawned in this game. Between 2 streams. So I'm not gonna say like this game's good for shiny hunting because I'm not shiny hunting. But that Abra looks a little bigger. I don't know if I'm tripping. I just want to check. No, you don't see me. Is there any way to get over there without... I'm pretty sure. Here's the thing, right? I'm like 99% confident. Abra, you can see the eyes. Like, you can see that it's an alpha. But I always get scared because of Zubat and Legends Arceus that you can't see the eyes. So I just want to double check. I know Abra is in Legends Arceus and it was showing in that game. So maybe it's a moot point, but... Oh, I also want to throw out. I will be doing my videos, like I mentioned before, showing the sizes. I probably won't do a recap journey, only because it's streamed. I know last time I did a video kind of explaining like the ups and downs of doing it, but since for the most part, everything that is that I need to hunt at this point is being streamed. I don't really see a point in doing like a separate video where I, for lack of a better term, I just explain what it was like playing through this game the first time, and then what it was like hunting on stream, which, if you want to know what that's like, watch the stream. Like, I don't know what else to say. But I will be doing a guide video again, and I will be listing all the Pokemon that over... Ooh. That was weird. I just felt like a burp, like, coming in. I'll be doing a video, a guide again, resources, all that, just like last time, but I will be addressing all of the duplicates. I'll go over how to get them in this game, of course, but I will throw out, it's like, hey, if you did this already in Legends, Arceus, you don't need to do it again, you know, like if you don't want Pikachu, if you don't want Abra again, you don't want Lucario again, because they're in that game. So I will be addressing all of those, because I know some people were like, some people who want to hunt alpha Pokemon are having that conversation now where it's like, do we want to re-hunt the ones we technically already have from a previous game? I'm hunting them all again for the sake of, I like it. I like playing this game. Excuse to play more. With, like, since there's no hunts that are as anywhere as tedious as the worst ones of Arceus, I see no problem re-hunting them in this game, but that's a conversation I'll be having if there's a Legends game with space-time distortions and it's like the only way to get a really easy Pokemon to hunt, or it's a static encounter in other games. Because at that point, then that's a conversation where it's like, well, do you really want to hunt it in this game when you could do it in the other one instantly? Or do this one, and it's like, yeah, you know, you're waiting 9 months. So that is definitely a conversation. But yeah, there are current guides. If you just look up shiny hunting methods for Legends Arceus, all of those can be applied to any Pokemon spawn. So while, you know, you technically would be shiny hunting, you're still rolling the odds again and again, and shiny hunting is no different from alpha hunting. The only difference is alphas are way more common. Like, if you look at the odds, in alpha Pokemon spawning will probably happen, I think it's like, you're 20 times likely to get an alpha compared to, like, every time you reset for a shiny Pokemon or something. Oh, and if you do the math, it's like, the odds, it's like 1 in 6,000 for both to occur at the same time or something, where it's like you get a shiny alpha with shiny charm specifically. I don't know what the odds are. No charms. It's like, I want to keep walking and see if there's more Abra spawns, but I just don't remember this wild zone that much. Let me go over here. Let me go around. I'm like 99% sure there's a third Abra that spawns in this map. See, I was gonna do that one because I remembered that one from the start of the game, right by the hotel. Because you can get Abra super early in this game if you go there. But, I mean, yeah, I guess we can hunt here instead for at least 2? Oh, that's a third. Is it not? Am I tripping? I don't know where the second one went, so I'm gonna say that's the third one. Beats me. Nope. See, my brain, I wanna just go to the menu, teleport, walk back, but I guess we'll show off this. I will say, in Wilds and 20, what I was doing, this method is so much faster to reset because all the Pokemon are aggressive mons and they will lock onto you, with the exception of like Gardevoir. So the bench spawn method is way faster in that specific zone from testing, because I did do some shiny hunting off stream. I just wanted to play the game. It's not that crazy of an idea, I just wanted to play the game I own. I did some shiny hunting off stream. I didn't come up with anything actually, because I only did like 20 minutes. I didn't spend much time shiny hunting. I did get Alpha Tapping, actually. But the thing is, it's like, the being aggroed and having to either run away or exit the thing, it takes so much longer compared to just going to the bench and clicking a button. So I would recommend, personally speaking, if you're gonna get all the alphas like I did, especially the starters, do the bench method. It's so much faster than how I did it on stream. But for the most part, like this Wild Zone, I mean, it's like, it's not that bad. It's not that different, honestly, because you have to do so much walking around to reach the Abras on this map. Like, the Hotel ZA spawn, that's the most optimal method for that specific spawn, because your nearest warp point is literally the hotel, and you have to walk around. The bench is actually right there, so it's super quick and easy in comparison. Here, it's not going to make much of a difference. I mean, I feel like the only difference would be how your game is loading things and dealing with, like, frame rate between the scenes. I think this might be a case of where Switch 1, you may want to be doing a different method compared to Switch 2 players, just because how the game handles. I know they actually made this game very well optimized for Switch 1 and 2. Like, both versions run very well. So I don't think that's much of a concern, but I would expect longer load times on the Switch 1 version compared to this one. Like, this game has run super smooth in my experience on Switch 2, but I won't deny that there's obviously a much better hardware on this compared to Switch 1, so. I remember when the Switch 2, at least when the specs came out, everyone was talking about, like, the improvements and, like, it's like this percentage better or whatever, and, like, I don't remember those anymore, because it's been a while since the Switch 2 actually came out, so. I'm so glad I checked. I am so glad I checked, because I wasn't able to see him that time. Alright, that's the Abra line. Now, we're gonna skip ahead a bit and do another hunt, and this one's stupid. So, I randomly, when playing this game on my own, found an Alpha Dratini, and Dragonite obviously spawns at the Prison Tower. We still need Dragonair, so we need to find a second Dratini, unless we want to hunt for freaking Dragonair, which absolutely not. We're not. It's a rare spawn for a Pokemon that doesn't spawn often already. I trust me, I'm not doing that hunt. Instead, this is really stupid, but I learned about this method of resetting thanks to Austin John Plays, because I like his content and he makes good videos. So you see this Dratini, and you see that number, right? Now this is a case where we can reset spawn. We can reset spawn with the teleport, which I'll probably be doing, but I just want to showcase this. Now this area is not a good enough example, but we have that marker, right? And it tells us how far away we are, how close we are to said Dratini. If you get that between 50 and 70, and like you walk close to it, it says 50, you walk back and you reach 70, you have reached the trigger for the Pokemon to spawn and respawn, or despawn and respawn. So there's, I want to say there's another Dratini spawn around here somewhere, or somewhere around this Wild Zone, I'm pretty sure. And it is like the perfect distance away to hunt. He showcased it in his video, which is why I'm pointing it out. So like we could do that. I found this one on my own on camera, because again, I'm trying my best to just play this game in my own way. Nope, don't run. Yeah, Dratinis are a skittish Pokemon, so that's the main concern, is if I scare it away. But again, we do have this quick spawn teleport, and nothing around here aggro's at least, so. But yeah, it'd be nice if I hit the jump. But yeah, so there are various methods to hunting, of course. There's also save scumming methods that I've seen people do, since autosave, if you save at like exact moments and then instead of triggering the autosave you can just close the game and whatnot, and it's really stupid. It's truly such a stupid workaround, but it is something you can do. Yeah, the issue is Dratini's usually facing away, so we can't really see its eyes. But yeah, also if you do want to get Dratini early, this is probably, I think this is the earliest location of Dratini. Like, easiest one to get, and it's right by... it's literally down the street from the construction area, and like, you know, you can obviously climb here. It might be very hard to get early game because of the level. I don't know if the Pokemon's scalar or not, but like Fletchling up here is level 7. Dratini spawning at level 28. So maybe you wait a bit, but it's also a pseudo, so it's like... I think you're good if you get it or don't get it. I will say, when I was completing the Pokedex for this game, the last Pokemon I needed was the Dragonite line. I straight up, and all of the time I spent playing this game, like casually, just the story mode, I straight up never once accidentally ran into Dratini. I had to go out of my way to find this thing the first time. It was too soon for the guides and stuff to be available, so I just had to go rooftop to rooftop and pray I could find one, and I lucked out on this location. Because it's so early in the game. Yeah, and funny enough, I saw people talking about it. Mega Dragonite, probably the most advertised new Mega. One of the last ones you'll get access to in the game. Between Dratini being a non-common spawn, Dragonite just being a very late level evolution because of the pseudo, and waiting till you had to fight Mega Dragonite, which is one of the last alpha encounters. That's the Alpha Dratini. I guess this hunt's done too. Alright. Oh, there goes Emboar. Where are you going? Buddy! Oh no. No. Oh. Because Emboar ran away. I'm so upset. That was such a freebie. Emboar, why did you go off the roof? That's actually my fault. I clicked the move, but oh my god, are you kidding me? That's so stupid. That's actually so stupid. Oh my god. I guess we're gonna have to find where this other Dratini spawns now, because we gotta wait for that one to spawn. Just the luck of hunting. If that was a shiny, so disappointing if it was a shiny. Yeah, so to my understanding, one of these roofs around here somewhere has a Dratini. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know where it spawns in particular. So, yeah, we are straight up. We are just walking around till we find it, because apparently Emboar wants to roll off the side. God, that is fully my fault. I can't even blame the game on that. It is fully my fault, but Attacks all the same. Oh, this is for... There's literally a teleport right here. No, I don't wanna... Go, use this. Up here. Now where do you spawn? Well, one thing I hate about this game, right? I'm gonna go to Pokedex. I'm gonna go see... Where are you? Where's Dratini? Right? I'm gonna go to Dratini. Habitat. Lives in high places. Thanks. Thank you. That is so helpful. Hello, Larvitar. You're the wrong pseudo. Like, I get it, right? It's supposed to incentivize exploration and whatnot. But as someone who just wants to catch the damn Pokemon, it's... God, why is that like, if you're... Just don't give me the option. Don't tease me. Don't be like, oh, it lives in high places. I'm like, okay, what high places? That means nothing to me. Like, it means nothing, and you just look over here and you tell me, yeah, it lives in high places. Thank you. Really appreciate that information. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. I'll let my gripes be gripes and just move on. Truly don't remember where this thing spawns. It's not like I memorized the spawn locations. I just know it's somewhere. Is it over here? Is it 19? Am I misremembering the wild zone? Is it by 19? Let me try like down here. The best part of screwing up a hunt on stream is having to find a find a workaround. This is another hunt we'll be doing pretty soon for Larvitar. This is like the best spot to actually like get a Larvitar, funny enough. But we're not doing that today. Hello, Hawlucha. I think I found a Hawlucha. Where are you? Hawlucha. We have a Hawlucha. Yeah, no, if we got a Larvitar, that would have been sick. I'm pretty sure we need 2, because we still need Pupitar, yeah. So we need a hunt for 2 Larvitars. We only need a hunt for 1 Dratini. And we found... No, we actually did find it, too. That's the worst part. We found it, and we've just failed. Not as bad as the Tepig that was just taken away from me. That one was pure torture. No. Oh, this place is just completely closed. That's such a bad roof. Theoretically speaking, Dratini's gotta be somewhere, right? Like, it's gotta spawn somewhere. No. You leave me alone. No. You're the least of my concerns right now. Oh, that's awesome. Truly. Such an awesome experience losing the Dratini. Because I could have just hunted something else, but make a jump. Yes. Alright. I mean, there's always a chance that we end up finding another rare-ish Pokemon, I guess. Nope, don't fall. We fell. I mean, we found 2 Abras. That's neat. That, could have been rare. Scatterbug line, repair. What is that? That's a Pidgeot. A Pidgeot? Is that good information or bad information that there's Pidgeot there? Brain's saying that direction is good. Why it's saying it's good, I don't know. Let me climb up. No, this building, isn't this building locked? Oh, I love not remembering the map to this game. My favorite part. We go up here. There's an Ekans. Oh? Is that what I think it is? I see the Alpha Flabébé. There's Dratini. Oh, okay, so this is the Dratini spot, okay. So here's the yeah, we can actually show this off now. And this is truly the stupidest method to hunt. But, so we're gonna come up here. I don't know if this is the exact building to do it from, or if there's another one, but Dratini spawns. So we are trying to, so like right here-ish. So we're now at, so we're now at like 50. If we walk down here, we reach a little past, so like 50, 70. Now when we come back, if we can spot the thing, I can't even, there it is. Yeah, you're normal still. So now, truly, this method is so stupid. We walk back, 50, 70, come back. Can you turn around? Can you turn around? I want to say that's just normal. We're gonna say, yeah. But, to my understanding, how this works is we're now resetting it. Yeah, notice how it's over there now. Flabébé is still alpha, which concerns me. But the Dratini is clearly moving away. So I'm gonna take that as Dratini is respawning. So now we walk back. No, that Dratini is definitely in the same spot. Am I doing it wrong? It's like I don't understand how it works. I just know it's something along these lines. It's a method of hunting that I saw once on the internet, and I'm gonna just take it as fact and see if it works. We come back. It looks like Dratini is normal. You can tell it's different because it's moving spots. As long as it's moving spots where it's like standing, then you know you've reset it. So we walk back. Dratini. Yeah, day and night cycle, of course, that does also switch it. So you can, if you save scum at when the day to night cycle switches, and or when Pokemon spawn or like a respawns, you can hunt with that. You can save scum method it, and it's so stupid that works. You're literally spawn camping it till it resets to what you want it to be. But yeah, you can do that. We got a Dragonair spawn. The method is definitely working. Because we got the Dragonair spawn. Oh my god, if we got the Alpha Dragonair right now. Yeah, Dratini again. So the method does work. It's such a specific method, and you really have to like if it wasn't for this telling us how far away we are, this method wouldn't be possible without like hack clients. So we walk back. I can't believe this is how we're doing this. This is such a stupid method. This is so dumb. And then we walk back. Yeah, and I guess other Pokemon by here technically also might. I don't know, man. That's an Dratini. But like, we're too close to like Pidgeot for it to reset. But because we're such a distance away, and like, how many Pokemon can you honestly do this with? It's mostly the roof encounter Pokemon. Because all the wild zones, I don't think the wild zones have enough distance in them. You might, if a Pokemon spawns on the edge of Wild Zone 20, maybe. Like, I think the rest are just too small. I hear like the swirl, but I don't. I heard like a slight swirl, but I don't see anything around me. Unless that came from the Pidgeot. Can't believe we got the Dragonair spawn. I'm pretty sure Alpha Dratini is less rare than the Dragonair spawn. Fuck it up. Alright. Now let's not mess it up this time. Okay, that's what was supposed to happen the first time. Stop aggro. Okay. So we're gonna pretend the first one didn't happen, and we're just gonna evolve this, get our Alpha Dragonair, and move on with our lives. Yeah. So there's obviously still a ton of Pokemon we need to hunt. My plan is each stream we're gonna go like in deck order for the most part, but we're gonna probably do like one annoying hunt a stream. I think that's the funniest way to go about it. Next is Panpour. Panpour's interesting because that's another roof. That's 100% another roof spawn. I didn't realize Alpha Drillbur showed under the ground. I have one, but I didn't know the alphas would peek out under the ground. That's good to know for Chespin. Actually, I don't know if Chespin's eyes show. I'm like so curious. Like, will others have their eyes peeking out? No. Okay. So hold on. Let me set it to daytime, and then we're gonna be. We only need one monkey. We have the rest. But I'll be showing off how to hunt all of them, because there's one area you can guarantee they spawn in, which I want to hope I remember where it is. It'd be such a shame if I had to look it up on stream, but I'm like 99% confident I know where it is. So, oh. I guess I was sitting there. I hear the swirls again. I don't... What is that? Oh, Alpha Gumi! We got that already, but I guess you can bench rain spawn here for Goomy. That's a method. So now we want to go to... Honestly, I think we're in the right part of town. It's just, we had to go to a specific spot. I just need to find the building that I want to teleport to first. Yeah, so we're gonna teleport to the Rust Syndicate. And then it's not here, but this is like this is like my point of reference. So now, okay, we have to walk around them. One of these buildings will spawn Pansage, Panseer, Panpour. One of them will be Alpha. And it'll be random which one is Alpha, but the 3 will spawn on one of these buildings. And you have to jump to it. You can't just... There's no, like, direct connection to it. Ooh, that's an Absol. Do I? Do I need you? I think I need you. I don't know if I need you. We'll catch you anyway, right? What number are you? 134. One... No, we have one. Oh, that one's so higher. That's a naturally spawning Absol. This one was a guaranteed, but it's cool that it spawned. Now, where was I? So... It's one of these buildings. It's like a really remote building. Nothing really connects to it, and it's a very annoying jump to make. But I know it's around here. It's not. It might be that direction. No, wait. That's the blue sector. It can't be. Oh wait, hold up. I think it's right here. How do we get up? This is the fun part, is figuring out how to reach the tops of these buildings. I actually had a conversation with my friend Nick Nova, who's been playing this game just as much as I have, and we both agree it's like, love traversing, but if you trying to find a specific rooftop to reach, sometimes stupidly annoying if there's not a conveniently placed like ladder or something. So okay, if that is not it, where are these monkeys? There's a remote building. I know for a fact. Where the hell? If it's not this one. No. Is it here? Question mark? I know it's this part of town. No, that doesn't sound right. I heard the shiny sound. We'll be taking that, thank you very much. That's Swirlix. That ain't the monkeys. So this makes up for the fletchling that we lost like 2 streams ago. So we'll take that. That is another shiny. Add to the total that we found. Bro, what? I'm like so confused where this... Okay, hold up. Let's... We'll look it up, we'll look it up. Pokemon, Red Jones, ZA... Monkey. Oh, am I on like the complete opposite side of town? there's, there's a chance I'm on the complete opposite side of town. So I'm on... Oh, it's over here, question mark? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Google. Whatever, yeah. So some... Hello? Oh my god, it actually is over here. Climb up here. There's Pansage. Where do you... No, but the other monkeys are supposed to spawn here. See, this is why I knew, because it's like you can see the Rust Syndicate building. It was the other direction, yeah. No, but like but the other two are supposed to spawn nearby. Not Alpha, but they're supposed to spawn. I don't know if I can make this jump. Sure. Sure, whatever. I guess we make it. No. Really, I vividly remember like all three of them like spawning like huddled up together, but that's just Pansage. Alright. Okay, so we can't see the Alpha from here. So maybe all three don't spawn. To my knowledge, that Pansage isn't guaranteed and it's any of the three monkeys. So we can still hunt. We can still hunt. That's the key factor. We can still hunt. So now, if we look over... It's Pansear, yeah. Okay, okay. So this is how we get them. So now we just do this until we see the blue monkey. And then we catch blue monkey. And we're done with monkey. This hunt's not actually that bad. It's just you have to just find the right spot for it. And all their Evos, of course, can spawn in Prism Tower. No, double Pansear. Run it back. Yeah, so you can't technically guarantee all their spawns then, because if you can get the 3 in Prism Tower, the 3 here, they're both in tables, but like they still spawn at the end of the day. A triple. Game really wants Pansear. I assume it's like there's no rarity. I'm like 99% sure it's just one of the 3 will spawn at random. Pansage. It'd be really funny if Only those two spawned. The one we need doesn't show up. Truly would be a shame. Green. It takes a sec for them to load in, I know this. They don't like they don't spawn right away. It's like they take a sec. They take a sec. And pour? From downtown? That's so hit. Don't see me. You don't see me. Turn around. Turn around. You don't see me. Just turn around. That's so stupid. Okay, who's next? Meditite. Where do you even spawn, bro? Such forgettable Pokemon, oh my god. Here. Wild Zone 6. Me not remembering anything. Ooh, shiny Haldor. We will take you. What's aggro on me? Here. Look at you. You're tinted blue. So Meditite. Oh, shut up. You mean these two? Oh god, this is not gonna be a fun hunt, is it? There's nothing nearby to reset them, so I'm pretty sure we just have to keep running back to the little battle court. And try not aggroing the freaking dog. Nope. I don't know how else to hunt them. I don't. Meditite. What aggroed on me? Well, okay. Can't see. What do you mean you're still aggroed? Okay. Actually, leave me alone. I'm on a roof. Meditite. Okay, we at least get two. You know, we have, like, two of them at least spawn. That's better than nothing. Meditite. Freaking dog, stop aggroing on me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do down there? Bro, you can't reach me. You're a dog. You're not reaching me when I climb on top of a building. I'm pretty sure we have everything else in this wild zone, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, do I have Binacle? Yeah, we do. He was on the other... yeah. Houndour... Okay, we have the Magikarp line. Baniri, question mark? We probably don't. We don't have Baniri. Actually, isn't it straight up just the one Baniri spawns here? So it's like... Oh, there's... what, 3 of them? That's what we're hunting. Yeah, well, we can double hunt. Meditite's just not that interesting, unfortunately. Yeah, we take a little detour to just see if there's a comically large bunny. I don't mind that. Meditite. Nope. Yeah, and then that'll be this wild zone, actually. The hope is we don't get any of these stupid mutts to aggro on us. Looks that only 2 spawn. I wish more spawn then. Trying to think, was Baneri a hard one in Arceus? It's been so long, I actually have to like rewatch my own video to remember what it was like doing those. You get a pretty good vantage spot from up here. If only there was a bench. If only there was a bench. Well, Sarah didn't Cerebi update their... Oh, that... Double Baneri! That's funny. Got 2 of them spawn. That's a Baneri. Ooh, that's not gonna be it. Ooh, I just realized what's coming up soon. Ew. Don't like that. We got the Baneri. That's 1 down. Meditite, the one we're actually here for. Oh my god, these stupid mutts. Oh wait, this spot's so much closer. Wait, that's such a faster warp point. Yeah, look at that. Oh, thank you, Cafe. Yeah, the dogs don't even have time to lock onto us. Okay, we are resetting them so fast. They gotta spawn in. They gotta spawn in, right? I just want to get like closer. Like, they're pretty small Pokemon. I feel like we'll notice when they're alphas, because they'll be bigger. I'm pretty sure Cafe's reset the map. I don't see why it would be a different spawn point, or it'd work differently than other spawn points. Oh yeah, so Animal Crossing, I just want to mention, so there's obviously all the new stuff they announced, especially like Nintendo related things. I don't know if I'll be making any content on anything new they add. There's nothing in particular that I'm like, yes, I need to, oh god, I need to talk about being able to play Dr. Mario again. Through Animal Crossing instead of Switch Online. But I do want to do another video on Animal Crossing. I have an idea. After that trailer dropped, I got like a spark of inspiration for like what would be like a fun video idea. I don't know how soon I'll act on it. I might wait a bit to think about it. Only I might honestly not do the video. Crazy idea, I don't do every video that comes to my head. Shocker with some of the videos I produced. Some of them definitely feel like spur of the moment. No. Why are you different? Are you shiny? Oh my god. I didn't even mean that. It didn't do the effect, so I'm like, why are you different? Why? Like, Meditite's not orange. Okay, that's like the third shiny, and we're an hour in. We have 3 shinies. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, because of that, we are doing a single hunt now. That's awesome. So far away. Yeah, what sucks is their eyes are closed, so I don't know if the alpha eyes will show up. No, I'll lock onto them. Just the one. It's truly the trauma of hunting Zubat the first time. Like that stuck with me. For all intents and purposes, that has stuck with me. It's like I don't forget that. I do not forget that in the slightest. Is having to hunt Pokemon and you can't see if they're alpha. You're not. I'm gonna just say you're not. I'm just gonna say you're not and not bother. You are. You're small. You're small. If they can lock onto me before I can contact them, then I'm gonna just teleport. Bro, I'm behind this. Relax. Cafe. To the cafe. Walk back. Oh, the other one spawned on. Yeah. That was fast. That was what, 2 minutes? That was a fast respawn. Trying to, cause what? We got the alpha, and like just past the hour mark. Now it. Yeah. No, that was that's a fast spawn. Okay. Where's? Oh, it's on this side. Where's the Meditite? Move the camera, pan it slightly. You know, I didn't think walking behind a car would trigger the logo canine. Bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes they're like meditating and sometimes they're just like stanced. I can't. God. I'm gonna just assume that if their eyes are closed, they're not alpha. Okay, if we can spot the alpha drillers underground, I think we can spot an alpha Meditite if its eyes are closed. I think that's a fair assumption to make. I hate that the game just wants to... No, cafe. Maybe if I zoom it. Senseless right before Halloween. Oh, that's even worse. I want to thank you guys for the support on the Luigi's Mansion video. That was... oh, there. Yep, there's Alpha. Because of the season we're in, a part of me was just like, I wanted to kind of fit the theme, but it's just, I don't play much horror. So Luigi's Mansion came to mind, and I'm glad you guys all liked my idea of where to take series. I've loved the suggestions you guys have made so far. And next is Electrike, which gonna be a little annoying, I think. There's a guaranteed Magnetric spawn or Alpha Magnetric, but Electrike. Yeah, we were, mind you, were we not in Wild Zone the Wild Zone 5 earlier? And did we see a single one? No. Wait, let that go to show. Can we loop around here, or is this a dead end? I want to say... I know it's so stupid where it actually does spawn. That's a whirlipede. I want to say we have to climb up. And there's a dog. Is that straight up the only one that spawns? Oh, that's such a okay. Here's my idea. Peek those. So you spawn right here, right? We're gonna try the 50-70. So we're at, okay. We can barely reach 50. Is that enough to respawn you? I don't think it is. But we can go back. No, we can't go back down. Actually, wait, how far away is it if I just go on the other side? Ooh, okay. Like barely reaching 70. And if we go here, we'll go past, but yeah, it's because it's not solid ground. It makes it so much more annoying to go back and forth. But this might be like our most efficient way to hot Electrike. Ooh, okay, that's huge. See, if we can make this jump every time, it still takes a while, but climbing the ladder just takes longer. Nope. Make a run for it. just run for it. Yeah, so all these Pokemon are just gonna keep stalking us the entire time. Nope. Ooh. Yeah, it's... Oh, wait. Okay, that's... Okay, so I don't need to make the jump twice at least. We're far enough away. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna kill these guys. Not because they're that bothersome, but because I don't want to hear the music switch every 2 seconds. Okay, you're next. Is there another Venipede? What aggroed on me? Oh, there is another. Good riddance. Okay. We can do this a lot faster now, not having things aggroed on us 24/7. My goal is to get that jump, because that's just so much cooler. So much cooler. Yeah, this hunt is so not efficient, but it's our best bet. Yeah, that's not. I wish you could, like, if you're like close enough, if you could like grab onto the ledge. A ledge grab, that's what I wish this game had. If you could, traversal, so much better. You know, one less thing to deal with. It spawns like right here, so I'm worried we're not actually hitting the trigger. You're not. Alright, sure. Whatever, game. I don't think that was enough to reset you. It's like sometimes I feel like I get that so good, and like sometimes I feel like I just don't make that jump, and I don't know why. I truly don't know why. See, like that one I feel like I cleared it so easily, and then again, sometimes I just don't make that jump. Yeah, you're not. Come on, that's not... Like, I like having the roto jump, right? I like having that traversal option. It feels so inconsistent. I can't stress enough how inconsistent it feels that I get height. Like, if I am by a wall, if I clear said wall, I truly, like, I can't, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't reach. And sometimes like that, it's like such a clear, like, I have the height. And I don't think anything affects it. You see, it's like, I don't know. I assume it's collision. I'm assuming it's like if I touch the wall, it's reducing my jump height or something. Nope. See, it's a good thing we learned about these different methods. 'Cause I truly would have no idea. Okay, if I had to reset this, would have been torture. Did you already respawn? Oh my god, their spawners are like 2 seconds. But leave me alone. Oh my god. Just give me the alpha electric. You're not alpha. See what I mean? Like, I pulled away a little. Because I was I tested it, and it's like, it works fine if I'm not next to the wall when I do it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Sure. Whatever. Sure, we'll take it. I don't think Electric only spawns during the day, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, whatever. Leave me alone, please. Venimpede, you're so not concerning. Nope. This hunt is not exactly the most exciting. It's like, I wish I knew specifically where in this corner he respawned. Oh, did I try? I hit it, didn't I? There you go. Back. You know, I'll give it to them, because the fact that your trainer can die in this and Arceus, man, is it fun just running away from... You're big. Oh, you're very big, Mr. Alpha. Alright. Get on the ball. Don't do this to me. Yeah. Stay on the ball. And that is our third page of alphas. We have 3 pages of alphas now. Is there any here that I'm like, these were really... The starters are, I think, impressive, but the rest aren't... The rest aren't that bad. So next is... Oh, we don't have... It's right before Swablu. Who comes before Swablu? That is so poetic. That's truly so poetic. It's a guaranteed alpha. How do I not have it? Hey. Well, I know where we're going back to. So we need Alpha, Houndoom, and Houndour. I figured I caught them. At least the Houndoom. Truly, it's... The irony is not lost on me. Oh, you are straight to fighting. Alright. That's one. It's honestly funny that a shiny Houndour spawned. And it's like, I'm just like, oh cool, that's... Hold on, did I have the Alpha Houndoom? No, this is just a wild one, it's not Alpha. Wow, I really never caught that. I'm just surprised with myself. It's such an obvious Alpha. But yeah, so I guess we're just gonna keep running through until one of the... Where do they all spawn? There's those two. One here. So 3, okay, we have a chance. 3 Houndours we can reset for. That's fine. I don't mind that. Three be damned. What was that, like the second or third reset? Like, sure. Alright, fine, yeah. We take those. Ah, now it's Eevee. Okay. So Eevee, not necessarily an easy hunt, not a hard hunt. Here's the thing. All of the evolutions, except Espeon and Umbreon, can be caught and obtained just like this. Like just in Prism Tower. Eevee, you have to catch in... It spawns on the roof in some places, but your best bet is... If I can remember... We spent so much time there, so it's funny I can't remember... Where? Hello? Here you are. Wild Zone 19, Eevee has a chance to spawn. We're just going to be going through here until an Alpha Eevee spawns. We did technically sort of do this when we were hunting Trubbish, but we were much more focused on Cleffa. But we're going to be doing the same strategy. Run through, look at Eevee. If not there, reset. Unfortunately, there's no like guaranteed Eevee in center, because I know sometimes you can get like Drampon stuff to spawn. To my knowledge, or at least from what I've seen, Eevee can't spawn as like one of the few big focus Pokemon. So, doesn't matter if we do this day or night. I also don't believe there's a switch in spawn rates. I think... Does Eevee attacks me? No? Oh, I guess Eevee's just chilling. Okay. That's fine. But Eevee only spawns in like this side, so we don't really need to go across the whole thing. But it's more for sake of resetting. But yeah, if it wasn't for all of this random trash everywhere. You'll definitely notice when... Oops. Why? It says there's an Alpha Acrid on me, but I don't. Yeah, I know. There's the Eevee right there. No, the game, I hear that the alpha music, but I don't see no for stinking alpha. Reset. So yeah, we do need to hunt for 2 more. I did naturally find an alpha Eevee when I was just playing this game, so it's not an easy one. This is definitely more of the uncommon ones, but luckily you only need to hunt 3. You need 1 obviously for Espeon and Umbreon, and then 1 for Eevee itself, because the rest, Prism Tower, thank God. If I had to do this hunt, what is it, 7 times, 8 times? Yeah, no thanks. Especially with all the other Pokemon that spawn here. And like, out of all of them, most of them attack you. Yeah, Eevee always spawns somewhere towards the entrance. It's just, there's a lot of spots. And when all the big Pokemon are taking up space, it's hard to find. Back. I heard Eevee. I did hear it. I don't know if it's a separate, like, spawner compared to the others. I mean, like, Kangaskhan, Furfurous, like, I heard Eevee's cry, but I haven't. Oh, there it is. But yeah, they are very noticeable. Eevee's such a small Pokemon. When it's alpha, it's like, it at least peaks above the bushes, so it's very much like you'll see it. But I do like just finding where the Eevee ends up being. Did they just no? They're not always over here either. That's one potential spawn. And then I know they can spawn between all the bush. Yeah. There's a chance Eevee will spawn between these. That's why it's nice clearing them out. Actually, you know what? I say that, maybe if I just actually did clear them out. I'm gonna try to not kill Eevee when I do this. Yeah, that should be good. Just get rid of all the vines between the shrubs. Make it easier. I do recommend clearing out as much as you can in terms of the hazards, especially in the wild zones, because with Pokemon that are aggroed on you, and it's not like you can't obviously just fight them, though sometimes you might not want to. I just recommend it for sake of it makes traversal just so much easier, not having to walk around something. Because I don't think any of the wild zones have direct like it's blocking your path, It's all stuff like this where it's like you can just walk around, but it's convenience, Why would you want to inconvenience yourself? You'd think Kangaskhan would be much more of like a peaceful Pokemon because it doesn't want to start conflict with the child, like in it, but I'll be damned. If Bing is ready to swing, Kangaskhan is ready to swing. There goes an Audino. I don't mind that. I don't. Less Pokemon, the better. Yeah, so once we get 2 EVs, then I'll... Don't go back in. Don't go back in. Then we reset first, then go back. They are friendship evos, but I did learn how to just ignore friendship in this game, and that's the cafes. You'll see what I mean once we find them. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought its cry sounded weird, but... Just gonna reset the day. Be awesome if two of them just so happen to spawn right on top of me. Well, one spawned. You know, we will take that. Dang, fingers on it. Alright. There's one Eevee. I'm pretty sure it's... Actually, we'll do the friendship now. Nearest cafe. Cafe action. Sure. So with Eevee, actually, I don't know if that makes a difference. Yeah. Galarian breakfast. Cool. I like references. It's so big. Oh my god, you are massive. Wow. Okay, maybe a part of me's considering, I'll say this now, should I do this to show off the size difference? It's like how comically large they are in these chairs, the alpha Pokemon. It would be funny. But, so to my knowledge, if we do this like 5-6 times, Eevee will have enough friendship. Also, make sure we remove that. Sure, whatever the top one is. One action blend. But yeah, so just going to a cafe with a Pokemon raises their friendship. And it raises it so high that, again, if you only do it like 5-ish times, 6 times, it should theoretically be enough. I don't know if the keys make a difference. I don't know if the cafe you go to makes a difference. That's what I'm saying roughly. Truly don't know how much it raises it. I don't think there's a trainer to talk to in this game that tells you about your friendship stat. So my understanding, there's no indicator in the game itself to be like, your Pokemon is this happy or not so happy. But yeah, see, what was that, 4 times? So now we do need either Espeon or Umbreon. So it's daytime. We're gonna get Espeon. Yeah, the reason I want to remove fairy moves is if you have a fairy move on your Eevee, it will, regardless of time of day, it'll become Sylveon. So you remove the fairy move to not worry about that. Even for an alpha, it's not that big. it's really not that big. So what number are you? Okay, so next is Umbreon. That's for sure. I don't know if it's been enough time for Eevee to reset. But wait, did the hedges reset? Oh. Wait a minute. Didn't they take these out? Huh. I thought they were like, one, you know, if you did it once, it'd reset, but or if you did it, it wouldn't come back, but I guess it reset. Huh. Beats me. I like how there's literally nothing spawning on the side now. as you saw, Eevee can spawn day or night, so it doesn't really matter when we hunt it, as long as it starts showing up. But I guess it hasn't been enough time. I don't know how long the cooldown is for the spawners for Eevee to come back. All these guys over here. You know, how about we check up on dear old Trubbish? You know. Okay, it would have been the most ironically funny thing if one of those two ended up being alpha after that last stream. The irony would not be lost on me. It hurt. It would definitely hurt, but yeah, so Eevee's still not spawning. That's not concerning. I mean, I guess we could come back. Because I truly don't know how long we have to wait. So... what is next on the menu? Ooh. These two we can hunt at the same time. We need Alpha Sandile and another Gible to get Gabite. Which is... here. Oh, Machop too. All these Pokemon spawn in the same spot. So we need one Machop, one Sandile, and one Gible. And yeah, what is it? So we saw earlier, like, the alpha eyes show through the ground. So I'm just so curious if we'll notice the Gible, wherever it is. What's aggro on me? Camera up. Okay. Yeah, there's a Gible. Yeah, everything in the zone wants to just kill you. So, oh, two Gibles. Alright, so no alpha anything. We have... don't think I don't see them a chop. Don't think I don't see them a chop. Can I snipe you? Awesome. So that's one. Yeah, we definitely have normal camera ups. No, you go here. Where are you? Normal camera. Yeah. So we have them. I just want to make sure. So, okay. All we need now is one Sandile, one Gible. We evolve Gible, and then that's this wild zone. Actually, that's everything here. A lot of Sandile spawn, so I assume one will show up. I am curious if we'll see the eyes of an Alpha Gible if it's underground. Because if we can, that has some big implications for Chespin, which is the other Pokemon that is underground that we're going to end up having to hunt. So, yeah, for those who don't know, all the Call of starters are not fun. We're probably going to be doing Fennekin first. Maybe I'll let you guys vote. Haven't decided yet. None of them are looking to be fun. So, None of them look to be entertaining. A part of me it's considering only because they're time consuming. They're time consuming. They're not fun. Fennekin, I think, is a bench. Brokey, I might do one on stream, and I might do the other two off camera, because it might honestly be a save scum method. Might be the most efficient. And if that's the case, I'm definitely gonna... what's it called? I'm definitely gonna do, like... I'll hunt, like, one on stream, and I'll move on to something else, and then off camera, I'll go through the effort of grinding out the Ferokies, just because they're gonna take a while. It's like, it's, I don't know. I mean, I could do it on stream. I'm still debating. I still don't fully know how to hunt Feroki. Fennekin and Chespin I at least figured out like a consistent enough way. I still don't got a lick of a clue how to properly hunt Feroki. It might be reset as well, actually. I see your eyes. You're a Joker. Gible, I also don't... I don't think Gible is... Gible's technically a rare spawn, yeah. So Alpha Gible is a fully rare spawn. I somehow walked into getting one when I was playing the game the first time, but, you know, point stands. As you can see, like, it's not even consistent if it's showing up at this point. Oh. So many drill bursts. Oh, they're dead. Reset. I think my goal, Sandile is a lot more common of a spawn here, so when that shows up, I think we'll go back to hunting for Eevee. Because it can't be that long. Okay, I don't think it's that crazy of an idea to assume that this Pokemon won't take as long to hunt. Yeah, and the Alpha Krokorok, terrifying that it's a constant. Like, it's a guaranteed alpha spawn alongside Camerupt, and that thing's... The fact that it, like, stalks you onto the ground with its glowing red eyes, terrifying. I'm so happy it's here. Like, where is he? Where is he? He's doing his loop right now. The fact that they all have Sandtomb, so annoying. So annoying that they have a projectile that just spawns on you. I will say, the reaction time between, like, Sandtomb spawns in and the damage starts? Ooh. You straight up gotta just be on that. I see eyes. That's Drilbur again. Trying to see if I can, like... They're using Bulldoze now. Is it really only like 2 Sandiles a run? I figured more would spawn. I don't know, there's a million Drilbur. You could spare a bit of real estate. That's the Krokorok. That's a Drilbur. If you look closely before, you can see their little noses sticking out, so you know not to Krokorok. Where are the Sandiles? Drilbur, Drilbur, Drilbur. You can also see Yeah, if there's a Pokemon underground, you do get a bit of an indicator. Gible, you can see a bit of its fin. Drillbur, you can see its nose. So it's not like you're, it's not like you actually have to run up to them, but it's a bit, I don't know. You have to pay a little bit less attention. It's also funny seeing the million Drillbur run at you. Unfortunately, it's just entertaining. Gave me false hope when that Machop spawned on the second run. I'm glad the Noobles are chill. I don't care. I mean, just look. I mean, if you just look at his face, it's like, why would I care? He's chill. He's behind them. Straight up, where are the Sandile? I see something digging. No, that's Krokorok, though. Where the hell is... Okay, a Sandile. I know they only spawn in, like, the outer ring, but... Maybe... Well, okay, they're traveling in that direction, right? No, it doesn't... I straight up don't know. That's Krokorok. Piss off. Yeah, they don't spawn in here. Huh. Maybe Sandile truly is competing with Drillbur, and Drillbur's just such a common spawn. I swear more would spawn in. That's a Drillbur. That's a Drillbur. Oh! Well, there's the Sandile we were looking for. Can we also get a Gible this run? I think this is our last chance at a Gible. Nope. Alright. So we'll be taking that. We'll come back for Gabite another time. For now, upgrade. So now, we're going back here. And we're getting ourselves Eevee. There has to be enough time for it to respawn, right? Is that an Eevee I see? Is an Eevee. Okay. Yeah, the Pokemon, how they spawn in this game, it's not consistent in terms of respawn. So it's like, I can't say for certain it's like after like 5 minutes. Like, some Pokemon operate on different time scales. I think, what is it, all the Gen 6 starters are like a minute, or something like that. They're very fast. They're very fast. There was one, Eevee, I know, clearly takes much more than a minute. Alpha Eevee, or any Eevee. I like just seeing that Eevee has spawned. You know, I like just seeing that it's here, but I can't even find it. Probably somewhere. Damn, this camera does not do me wonders. It makes the 5 o'clock shadow look at that. It's present. I like how that's my takeaway when I'm playing this game. I'm not even focused. Not even focused on it. Eevee. Nope, you are just trapped in there, buddy. That's weird that the vines come back. The roots or whatever. I don't know of any other instance of them regrowing. Maybe it's because I didn't take out all the ones like in the corner over there. I hate that I can hear the faint cry of Eevee, but I can't see it. Oh, I just walked past you. It's truly funny how it's like the one peaceful Pokemon here, everything else on site. I hate that the pins always get me. That's an Alpha Kangaskhan. Nope. Reset. Same spot. Nope. Man, I was pressing that fast. Oh, that's an Alpha Furfrou. Not interested, but hey, thanks for showing up. I'm gonna assume no Alpha Eevee. Yep. It's so funny that Eevee can spawn just stuck between. Like, how do you get there? How did you get there? And may I please assist you in getting out? Poor guy. Spawned there like twice already. Okay. That's Furfrou. Can you spawn between these? Okay. Not that I see. I literally, I heard it, the cry twice already. Oh. Oh, no, that's just a vine. Oh, you're over here. Tiny as usual. Can't even find it. That's the thing, it's such a small Pokemon naturally that sometimes I'm just worried it doesn't even spawn in. But then, you know, it's just, I can't find it because it's so tiny. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of having it spawn in a location like this, because it's a sought-after Pokemon, it's popular. If you know Pokemon, you know Eevee, it's the second mascot behind Charizard. Straight up, where is this thing? Oh my, wait, is it stuck over here again? Yeah. I need to keep checking there, because that's where it's getting stuck, obviously, and I can't find it. Watch, is it stuck over here? No, it's not. Not over... No? Down... No. This side question mark? Bro, what? It might have not just not spawned that time. Oh. Oh, down. Oh, you can spawn all the way down here? That's good to know. Didn't know it could spawn that far down. Nighttime again. Yeah, if it wasn't for the battle zone, the hell instantly aggroed on me. Oh, Furfrou. Eevee, see you. Oh, small, tiny. Weak. No, if it wasn't for the animation playing, if it went straight to like day and night, if it was just like a fade in, fade out like Legends Arceus, the benches would be so much faster for hunting. Oh my, they'd be so much faster. I can't stress enough how much of a time killer those are. I wish, not that you could disable it. You can skip it. I don't care where they are at this point of the game. Like, I don't know, I don't have any point of going there unless I want to do the infinite ZA. Like, what, you want me to grind to what, level 99? Yeah, I'll pass. Eevee, nope. Sometimes my brain sees the pop-ups on the side and I'm like, oh, I'm aggroed. But it's just because it's the text is still coming in, even if it's not actually aggroed on me. Like, I wish it was if you had nothing on you, they would just straight up go away. Because they're not important at that point if nothing is attacking you with it. Hey, Eevee's not there. Oh, let me check here. Yep. Stuck in the bushes. And you're too small to escape, unfortunately. I swear they were not this tiny in Legends Arceus. They were a bit bigger in that game. Not down here. Don't know. I see it. Yeah, hello, Alpha Cleffa. Casually spawning and we're hunting something else. No. Oh. No, that's another Cleffa. Oh, you're literally... It's always right at the entrance is when I find it. Reset. Let's hope the Kangaskhangs don't shut me. Again. Leave me alone. Please. No Eevees. Nothing here. Nothing here. I heard it. Small. Alright. It'd be a shame if a shiny one spawned. Because it would take so long. If I caught it, it would take so long to wait for another to spawn in. But it would be cool. I do own... I got one naturally in Sword and Shield, I think. And I have like 4 more from Pokemon Go. I know some... I don't know how people feel about Pokemon Go shinies, but I find them less valuable than mainline games. You could argue the opposite. Because it's like, oh, well, you found the book. But it's... With how often they do stuff like community days, and there's like so many ways to have like boosted shiny odds, it just... I don't know. I don't care with the method of it's a mainline series game, because it's the mainline series. If it's from Pokemon Go, I bat an eye. You know, I don't take it as valuable. Even if it was like a Pokemon that maybe was hard to find in the game at one point and you found it at that point, it's like, because I have shiny Pokemon, like I have when like Weirdeer or something were like first added to the game, it didn't have boosted shiny odds, and I found one naturally, but like you know, I still don't think that shiny Weirdeer is as cool as getting one in Legends Arceus itself. And I argue it's probably easier to get in Legends Arceus. So, yeah. Maybe it's because it's a mobile game and it's like you could just kind of play it anywhere. You still have to lock in with the Switch. Like, you gotta bust that bad boy out. Play it. It's still portable, but I don't know. It's just different. That's just my take on it. Shinies and Pokemon Go, just it's the fact that you can transfer them, people will flex that you caught it, and then it's way less impressive when it's Pokemon Go, and for the most part, people have kind of maximized how to guarantee catches at this point, where it's like, like, you don't fight them, you didn't do anything, you just ran into them. Ironic considering that's basically what we're doing here with a bit of extra steps, but point stands. The big ugly G in Pokemon Home doesn't help either. I want to look at the shiny, not the giant gray G that's in the corner, because it's transferred from a mobile game, which may or may not be going out of service at some point. It really would be funny if Pokemon Go ever did shut down, because it's how many Pokemon are now lost. Not, I was gonna say lost, but like how many costumes and like those kind of Pokemon forms, if you want to count them, are lost because Pokemon Go shuts down. Because with the exception of Ash Hat Pikachu, all of those other costumes and stuff for Pokemon are just non-existent in the mainline series games, so you can't use them anywhere else. I mean, heck, you can get Ash Hat Raichus, and you can't even get that in the main series. You can evolve them. I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you can't. I don't think Ash Hat Raichu exists. And I will say there are some costumes that I feel like it would be cool to have cosmetics for Pokemon. I don't know if they went through the effort of making the model features and all that in Pokemon Go. I don't see why you can't have little cosmetics for most Pokemon, considering you could transfer them. Like, I don't know, I feel like they have the data for it. They could probably reuse it, but I do understand some of them would probably be annoying. I know Spidna only has 9 patterns that they account for in Go, and I don't know how Go actually implements Spidna's code, so maybe that wouldn't work. I don't know. For crying out loud, whenever you transfer a Pokemon from Pokemon Go, how much weaker is it in any game? Oh my god. It's honestly so funny whenever I see people like hyping up Pokemon and Pokemon Go, because I'm like, if you brought that on any console, if you move that to any Switch, the thing would be ready to take on the second gym at most, right? Like, those things are so weak. I guess that goes for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee too, since they use it. Is it the same system or is it similar? I don't. It's been so long since I played that game. I think it's the same system. I'm pretty sure it's the same PowerPoint system they used. Was that? Did I hear a shiny or no? What am I tripping? Just double checking. I thought I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Run it back. Whenever Eevee has that little question mark, it makes it so much more noticeable. What is it? The indicator that it can see you, kinda. Not really. We found one kind of quickly, so maybe I just got overzealous and thinking we'd find another one so soon. Oh yeah, I guess new information. I guess the day and night cycle is a 20-minute timer or something. Or not 20 minutes. That sounds so long now that I say it. I think it's like 15 minutes is the day-night cycle. Roughly. Which is still a bit of time, but I feel like if it's 20 minutes, that means your day and night cycle is manually switching 3 times in an hour, and that just doesn't sound right to me. 15, I think, it's more generous. It's only one more time, but it's still. I'm gonna say, I feel like the vibes are off the stream, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm not wearing blue. I have a gray sweater on. A gray hoodie on. Because I'm saving my fun blue one tomorrow. For Halloween. It's funny, I did last stream. I ended it, and I was like, hey, if you know, I want to make a video, but besides that, Happy Halloween. I do the video, and in the video, for Luigi's Mansion, I'm like, Happy Halloween. And then here, it's literally the day before Halloween. So I feel, is it repetitive to have 3-4 different things of content in the same week, all end, or at various points, bring up Halloween and Happy Halloween, and to enjoy, or whatever the case? Maybe. Is it really funny, considering I opened this week talking about how I don't like Halloween? Like, how I opened, but it's like, it's one of the main conversation points of last stream was how I never cared for Halloween much. Just to have 3 videos where I go out of my way to say Happy Halloween. It's comedic in retrospect. God damn it, be big. Get bigger. Reset. What was I gonna say? A thing came to mind. I just lost it when I heard Eevee cry. Where are you? You stupid little thing. Unless you're big. No, you're stupid and little. So I have Minecraft on PC. I bought Java for PC, and I had console edition for a while. And if you link your account, you can get Bedrock Edition for free on PC as well. A lot of people don't know that. I was able to get it for free. So I have both versions on PC, which is really fun. And I'm used to Bedrock. I don't really have a preference for one over the other. Bedrock's a lot better for casual multiplayer if you want to just hop on someone's world. Because obviously you need a server for Java. But that's besides the point. So yesterday actually, I realized I never downloaded Java on this PC. I never re-downloaded. I only re-downloaded Bedrock Edition. So I downloaded Java, and there was one challenge. So that's a challenge or something that was fun that I saw. Like, I want to try that, and it's survival on a flat world. In Minecraft, you have the different world settings, and you could set it to be flat, so it's literally just grass. You can play in survival on that, and people have come up with dozens of ways to, survive and all that. And I was like, I'm gonna try that. That just sounds fun. I feel like I know Minecraft enough to at least make it a decent way. A lot of the newer content I'm not familiar with, so I'm hoping I can manage. But the setup process to get the full experience is so annoying, because you have to make a world. If you want actually everything, you have to make a world in like 1.3 to get squids or some shit, and then it's a whole thing. But I didn't care that much. You just have to make a world before, what is it, Caves and Cliffs or whatever, when they made worlds bigger, because then you can generate all forms of structures in Minecraft. They can't spawn, because if you do it the other way, your Y coordinate is too low or something for them to spawn naturally. Or or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, I went through this whole thing. You know, I made it a world on an old version of Minecraft, updated to the more modern version, booted up the world, and what I didn't realize was, because I'm playing on the most modern version, I watched a video that was like a few years old explaining, you know, the most optimal way to enjoy this, and it was a few updates ago, so it was like a year or something ago, so it was a few updates ago, and Trial Chambers, something I literally don't know anything about. On Minecraft now, there's freaking copper armor now. I spawn in, there's a village, turn my head, Trial Chamber. So I raid that for the copper, get full material in 2 seconds, and it's like, man, Flat World Survival got a lot easier. 1 point, or what are we on, 1.19 or something? I don't remember what version of Minecraft we're on anymore. But like, yeah, so I tried that. I found ruined portals, I found a villager outpost, trial chambers, mine shafts, which are so funny to find because they're just like holes. It's just like a hole or two. And it's really funny how they spawn in flat worlds. But yeah, so I just started enjoying. I didn't play much. I just kind of did the trial chamber, made a little house, turned off the game. Got relatively lucky with like loot drops and spawns, but overall, I would highly recommend to anyone who plays Java, because you can do it on Bedrock, but it's definitely more fun than being able to access everything. Because Bedrock's a lot less, like, you can't downgrade as easily as you can with Java. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you have Java version of Minecraft, I highly recommend trying it out. I still got a ways to go in terms of experiencing it. I know apparently you can get to the Nether in the end, which neither of which are flat or something. Or no, the end isn't flat exactly, but the Nether. Or no, the Nether used to be flat and it's not anymore or something. I don't remember. But I am looking forward to seeing if I can actually beat the game. That's my goal, is to try beating a flat survival world. With like a stack of copper blocks. Actually, no, what was it? No, my goal is to find a pumpkin. I don't know how you, but I know most resources it's trade. You have to get villagers to trade with, which, you know, that's something. But my goal is to get pumpkins, because I want to see how those little copper golems work. And I have honey. I got honey from one of the trial chambers too. So I can wax it and have it just work for me. Or I can let it die. I don't know yet, but I want to try those out because I like those little guys are funny. I want to try using those little guys and see how they work. You know, I would prefer a bigger Eevee, but a littler golem. You know what I mean? No, I will say I've talked about it before. I love Minecraft. Not an expert by any means, and don't expect. I've done one video on Minecraft. Yeah, I want to say I did one video on Minecraft in my entire time on YouTube. Don't expect much more. I've considered like laid back, chill live streams maybe. Probably not. Minecraft is like the one game on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, don't want to touch. It's not even because it's like so like competitive, like so many people playing it. It's everything surrounding the game on the internet is, I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. So, that goes for a lot of. I feel like a lot of games, they're popular at one point, like Fortnite. I'm just not a fan. Wouldn't want to play it. A lot of MOBAs, gacha games. Speaking of the internet, let me talk about this. For those who haven't watched SMG4 in a long time like me, Um, you know, if you don't know, SMG4 is a channel that uses like SFM, Machinima, what all, Gmod. It makes skits around Mario 64. Simple concept. Eventually expanded into Glitch Productions, which, if you don't know who they are, I'll give you two words: amazing and digital. They're the biggest, I think, pretty sure the biggest indie animation studio out there at the moment in terms of like sheer money. They funded Digital Circus, Murder Drones, Knights of something. I know they got more shows in the works. They did their own shows, Meta Runner and Sunset Paradise. I like their work. I watched them a lot years ago. I don't really watch them much anymore. SMG4, Glitch Productions. Anytime there's new Digital Circus, I'm watching that. Catch me on the live premiere. You know, I'm watching that. But as of making this, yesterday actually they announced they're shutting down. Well, no. SMG4 is ending. The main channel that it is ending, which a lot of people surprised me when I see Glitch Productions, which, you know, I know it kind of started off like an offshoot with like Meta Runner. Now it's its own beast. It definitely it costs way more money, makes way better stuff, or like money and profits with all the merch sales and stuff compared to SMG4, especially since it's not on a weekly basis like SMG4. It doesn't have the 15 years or whatever of time built up. But I also saw that they did, what is it? WotFE 2025. And it ended with straight up, it was the end of Avengers Endgame. Portals open. I saw a clip on Twitter. It's like portals opened, they were singing, and like a ton of older characters that haven't appeared in years show up. Cool, whatever. And I did also see, I don't want to laugh about this because I shouldn't be making light of this, but the top comment on, I don't remember what account, the top reply on like SMG4's canceling was, good, my friend tried to you know, say the full word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get demonetized, or you know, YouTube be after me, but leave this plane of existence because the TV man died. In which, you know, crazy sentence. But out of context, insane. And again, haven't watched it in years. I know what the TV man is. He's a TV with Tumblr Sexy Man. Or people were trying to make him Tumblr Sexy or something like that. My friend told me about it. That's all I know. But yeah, hearing that out of context is insane. And the fact that there was so much emotional turmoil after that development, I think goes to show how either well written the show is or how insane the fans are. I can't decide because I'm not a fan anymore. Again, haven't watched SMG4 in a long time. I've seen like there's a new WotFE and there's like a song attached. I'll like see like a clip of it maybe and I'll be like, oh, it's not bad. They definitely got better at writing music, that's for sure. The production has scaled. Also, someone commented and they're like, crazy how they redesigned like half the cast just for them to be used for 2 years or something, and then they're shutting down the channel. And I'm like, that's a fair assumption, but I mean, how often do said characters show up, you know? In the last, what, 2 to 3 years? You know, that's one less thing to be worried about. Then again, Mario's front and center, so who cares if they have a freaking spike for Mario? but whatever. I know someone says for merch sales. I was like, did they even get merch of those characters? Of those? It's like they're still so on the nose. I don't know if merch was made, but whatever. I just wanted to say, because I heard a lot of discourse. A lot of people were upset, and here's my takeaway: if he is like that, if they have Glitch Productions now, SMG4, they don't need it anymore. They got what they want, and that's to make proper stories with indie animation. Like that is, they've said it before. It's like they want to tell stories and all that. Like the idea that they don't want to do it for Mario and make a proper show, especially with how some fans have become so diehard and think things will be interconnected. It's like this plotline doesn't make sense with this one, and it's like, well, that's clearly a one-off bit they did, and to correlate with a meme that was into the public at the time, or like maybe this is a very outsider perspective, but like me, I'm surprised it was still running. Like I feel like since Digital Circus took off, because I know Murder Drones is popular, and I know a lot of SMG4 fans saw, like, I watched Metarunner and I watched Sunset Paradise when they came out a few years back. Kind of was out of the loop with the main plot lines with Sunset Paradise, because that's directly tied to SMG4, but still watched it. I enjoyed it. But the point stands where it's like, they didn't really need it. They still used it, you know? It was still good to have. But by Murder Drones Digital Circus, new original properties, you know, they're selling merch, you have full stories, and I know they're not fully owned, like they're like collaborations with other, I don't know if they're YouTube influencers, content creators, whatever. Still, I assume they're getting the majority of the profit. So, and I know they have to pay the editors, they have to pay the animators, all that, but it's like, again, but between, I just, especially Digital Circus, right? I feel like that was, the internet blew up on the internet. The idea that the merch sales didn't cover the expenses at that point, it's a little crazy. Like, I think, but that is the turning point for me, where it's like, once that first pilot dropped, I feel like SMG4 was like, yeah, we don't need this anymore. We don't need to use this to tell stories. We have the profit now to warrant making shows again, to warrant like this endeavor, and it's definitely a lot riskier, but it's more fulfilling for them as creatives, and you know, I get it, and I love to see where they go. So, plus, not the first time they have a channel that they worked on that they dropped. They had Hobo Bros. Listen, I was there. I remember that. They had a channel where they did basically just react to memes for the most part. That was 99% of the content that they ended up producing. But I was there. I'm an OG. I was there. But yeah, I know a lot of people were like, "That's crazy," and it's sad to see it end, because I know there's still so many fans, and it's a shame that, I think they said what, December, like the end of December, it'll be like the last video, and then it's just, you know, it's only gonna be like, yeah, it's a rewatch stuff. There's no new content in that sense, which it sucks for fans, but I think, from like looking at it as like, you know, you have the people working on it, I think it's a lot better for them, is they can focus their own efforts on something they definitely want to talk more about. And at the very least, the original characters that they've made throughout the years, I could see them being incorporated into their own shows, or making I guess not necessarily a spin-off, because how do you spin off something so heavily related to Mario? I don't know, but like they could make stuff with them, you know? Like I don't see it being like their world is gone or whatever. Like I don't know. There's potential. Plus, I mean, again, when you have the TV man, which is so incredibly popular to my understanding, it's like he's coming back somewhere along the lines. Bro's coming back. I could definitely see the original characters being incorporated into glitch marketing at the very least. You have them, might as well use them, because it's like I mean, you can at least profit off of them. I don't see why not. But now I'm just getting full speculation. Just full like, yeah. How did I have this whole conversation, not a single, comically large Eevee spawned? Oh yeah, and I forgot what it was. There was another post I saw, and it's like, once SMG4 leaves, the second most, I don't know if it was like second most viewed or most profitable channel with that sort of style will be someone who was confirmed to have groomed 11 kids. And I go, there's no way there's a YouTuber who's confirmed 11. But then I did research. Bro has 13 cases put against him. I don't know. That's all I saw. That what was the allegations. I don't know what was the verdict. But I was like, what do you mean? 13 separate people put allegations against this guy. What villainous dude is this? Oh my god. I thought VTuber drama was crazy. Oh. I have nowhere else to talk about. Let's talk about it here. I've been slowly going down the rabbit hole that is VTubers. Not watching them by any means. I could care less. None of them appeal to me content-wise. Just, fortunately or unfortunately, big anime titties. Just they don't. I don't want to sit and watch for YouTube. But I get in the ball. I heard the deeper cry and I walked in. Thank God it's over. So, but I've been trying to like understand VTubers more, and that's how it got me down the trauma rabbit hole. And mind you, when I was getting down into like, what are VTubers? What are like the popular ones? Literally, so I start getting into like the big VTubers, like kind of understanding what the like, VTuber culture is like, and I realize how much it's like idol culture. Because I'm so much of an outsider. Literally a week later, the entire situation revolving around the VTuber Cinder, and all of the allegations surrounding her go down. So I got to watch that unfold in real time. Bro, I'm sitting there like arms up, like, oh my god, that's crazy, right? Then I'm subscribed to this channel too, and I'm literally watch this content religiously. I love it. I hate that it's like it's just drama. It's pure drama. Mugen literally posted today 5 hour video. 5 hour video going over the 1,000 page response document. I have not had the opportunity to finish it because by the time I saw it was posted, I already wanted to stream today. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be responsible, and I'm gonna choose to stream over watch someone make a video talking about a streamer. I'm eating that content up. It is VTuber drama, it's never normal. It's always insane. And I can't look away. I'm not the type to be like, oh yeah, I want to keep up with like influencers, like the drama, or like watch drama channels. But something about it's just so funny. Because if a VTuber's going for drama, you know, it's always the reasoning's always crazy. But that's beside the point. It's whatever you see like footage, and it's like, can you believe they did this? Cuts to a digital anime woman showing basically everything, and it's like, I can't believe he cheated on me or something. That's like, it's so hard to take the whole situation seriously at that point for me. It's the fact that if it was any other thing. I know there was recently drama with on Twitch. Emiru came out with some allegations against someone who a lot of people don't like already. Don't remember his name. But like that stuff, I just feel bad. Like it doesn't make me want to get popcorn. I see the VTuber drama and I'm like, it's so insane, but so funny. Cause how do you talk about this with a straight face and it's just anime woman? But people pretending to be anime women. It's funny. To me, it's just funny. Like I can't help it. So, yeah, my experience with VTubers completely is just the drama, and it's never normal. It's never normal. Anyway, we just all that aside, we just finished the 4th page of Alpha Pokemon. We were making some amazing progress considering there's 8 pages, so we're definitely over halfway now. So I'm very excited. So we're gonna go back to Gible actually. We're gonna go back to hunting Gible. Next is Gabite. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. I don't know when I want to end it, but yeah, VTuber drama. It is something. I was talking to he's big into Friday Night Funkin', and like the mods. And if you know anything about them, on a controversy level, much more vile. I feel like VTuber drama, it's more petty stuff. And a lot of it feels like really petty. It's not anything that's like, oh my god, I can't believe this person did this. But then FNF drama, jaws on the floor, because it is the most criminal acts imaginable occur in that zone, at least from what I hear. So I was talking, I was like, imagine you had a VTuber who played FNF get into controversy. I'm like, I feel like you're obligated to have like that is gonna be a movie, you know, like that is gonna be the most insane set of circumstances, you know, to man. And I was like, if that ever happens, you're gonna catch me on the YouTube all day watching people talk about it, because my god, do I want to see what goes down. Because I'm like, is the pettiness gonna take over, or is it gonna somehow be the most vile, tragic thing a human being could possibly come up with occur to another human being? There's no in between. There's truly no in between here. So that's what I look forward to. Again, I don't want to make light of any of the situations that have occurred in any industry for that matter. Obviously, if there's controversy, you know, I don't want to say take it lightly by any means, but most of the time it tends to have some, even if it seems petty on the surface, there's definitely some darker undertones or something bigger involved. So, well, you know, especially with a lot of how the fans engage with things, I don't recommend. It's definitely not healthy by any means to engage in controversy or just do bad things because you see other people do it. But, and again, I don't condone any behavior, and I don't think people should be necessarily profiting off of controversy in any means. I feel like, again, people should work for what they have in a good light. I can't help but just enjoy the content that YouTube throws at me. You want to throw me a documentary about how this person is like the most vile human being? I'm gonna click it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna click it. Like, it's just I'm just too damn interested at this point. Yeah, what the best way to describe what I do in my free time? It's if I have background audio and it's not music, probably some form of like YouTube documentary explaining the insane ride that is some form of fandom or controversy in a fandom, because it's less of the entertaining factor, because a lot of times it's like gaming related things that I watch, and I'm just so interested to be like, especially for fandoms I'm not in. If it's fandoms I'm not in, I'm interested. If it's fandoms I'm in, I'm just kind of like, been there, done that. Like, so many videos came out about like the Power World lawsuits that were filed by like Nintendo and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know. I've been in here for too long. Ain't new to me. I'm like, oh man, the legal team being scummy, trying to get what they want. Oh man, imagine. Anyway, let me go buy their next game. Like, I don't know. Been there, done that. Truth of the matter. Oh man, people trying to boycott Nintendo again, and it didn't work, and how people are mad that the boycott didn't work, even though, my god, I truly want to sit down with everyone who owns Twitter one day and just give them some brutal statistics, because I've always joked about it with my friends. It's like, if I blew up on the internet, right, I become #1, right, and I get into controversy, I'm just gonna delete my Twitter. And I know some people are like, I don't get it. Here's the thing. 99% of like things of like the cancel culture and stuff originate from Twitter, which, you know, I think that just says more about the platform, but it comes from Twitter. Now, get this. You can look at the research, do the numbers. For one, in terms of social media, Twitter, because you gotta realize how many people have multiple accounts. There's bot accounts or company-based things. In terms of like actual people seeing Twitter and seeing when people post like, hey, we're gonna boycott this, we're gonna do this, it is such a small subset of people in the grand and just general audiences and numbers. It's such a small subset where it's like, yeah, boycotts aren't gonna work and stuff of that nature, because you're working with such a small number. You want to make something like that, you move to YouTube, you know, you move to Facebook, because Facebook could currently, yeah, I don't know if this was true, but this was true a year ago, still had more users or active accounts that were factually not like same person running multiple accounts than Twitter. And again, it's more of like just the culture of like Facebook. It's a lot of older people. They just make the one account. It's a lot of people connecting with their families. Their, you know, a kid will make an account, whatever. Twitter, on the other hand, it's a lot more. You don't really see as much on it. It's definitely more of like niches where it's like you get a lot of like politics, or you get a lot of like gamers talking about their specific thing on there. And that's fine, you know, social media, it's not meant to all be the same. But again, when you know that, here's my thing. If all of the canceling is happening on Twitter, how much do you get on Twitter? Regardless, if whatever the cause is, if I'm not worried, because whatever you have to say against me, I ignore it and get rid of Twitter. And it's proven before, because someone who has been in multiple attempts at cancellations just goes off Twitter and never gets canceled. And that's JSchlatt, streamer, YouTuber, I feel like mostly streamer. I don't watch his content, so I can't really speak on him as a person or anything. I know he's been in multiple cases of someone trying to cancel him. Never worked. Still here. That's a big fan base. But you know, he doesn't really use Twitter and it's never like canceled. Doesn't interact. And there you go. Like, and I like using Twitter because I have so many memes and I follow so many accounts that post stuff that I like, where it's like, oh yeah, here's like dog compilations, or here's just the stupidest memes we could find, and it's like, yeah, that's, yeah, my Twitter feed is so perfected. it's like, okay, you get news of the franchise, like, okay, latest episode of Kamen Rider news, latest Nintendo news, right? Between that, it is cute animal videos or memes. And this, I hate that Twitter removed likes, because I would so be like, look at my likes, you'll find some of the cutest and some of the funniest clips, because that's truly all I like on Twitter. I really don't use Twitter for anything but memes or cute videos. And I don't, while I like hearing about like news, trust me, I'm not trusting the Twitter source. If I see someone say it's like there's a new Nintendo game, it's like I'm checking, you know, every other platform. It's just nice to hear about it somewhere else. Trust me, I'm not getting my news from Twitter, but I don't want that to be spread around. The last thing I'm gonna do is get news from that website. Oof. I'm not trusting Twitter with anything. My God, it's truly such a bad platform. I love being on it. Like, my God, like you can find anything if you look hard enough on Twitter. I promise you. Actually, funny enough, here's a deep story. When I first started making content, like with my voice, it was the old podcast I did. Originally, the first video I was gonna upload, besides the podcast that was still gonna be there, was gonna be a video of me and my friends at the time going through and reacting to Twitter videos, which truly peak content, you know, just reaction I'm so glad I didn't do that. But we did like we did a test recording session, and I forgot what it was. It just, I don't know, I did it, and it's like, we had fun, of course, because, you know, we're just watching memes or like, again, cute dogs and stuff, and that was literally the video. I was like, I'm gonna edit or whatnot. I just was so unsatisfied by the end with like the footage, where I'm just like, I know it's like, yeah, you react to stuff and then people like the reaction, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's just me, where it's like, I was not satisfied with that end product. So I wasn't satisfied with the podcast, and I put that out, so I almost put that out. But then, yeah, I did cancel it. I want to say there was some technical issues, so we were gonna actually re-record it with other clips as well. Like, we had, like, the whole thing was planned out, but yeah, it fell through. I never went back to it. I just was like, I just think reaction content's not for me, at least in that sense. I mean, if someone did, like, the only form of reaction content I like is viewer submitted, and I don't mean like, oh, they submit a video, I mean like viewer submitted memes for the streamer to react to live, or they submit whatever, like that. I don't mind, because it's like, I feel like, one, you get a taste of your viewers, your fan base, like how you see stuff, like what do they think is funny and all that. Definitely helps the content creator, even if they don't realize it, because again, you're getting to know your fans in a way. But there's a lot more engagement there, and it's like, especially if you sent a clip to your content creator, you love this content creator, they react to it, like that was funny, or so, like, you would probably feel good about, like, I think that's good content. And while I know a lot of people are like, reaction content's lazy or whatever, like, again, I don't mind it, but truly it's for me, as in the creator, See, for me, I would only ever want to do it if it was fan submitted. If like friends and fans submitted like a few hundred clips, TikToks, whatever. You know, like, react to this, try not to laugh, or maybe do laugh. I don't know. Have fun, right? I don't mind that. That for me, that's good content. But it's the ones that are soulless, like literally scroll through their own feeds, and it's like content a day sort of channels. That's where I kind of draw the line, because it's like, at what point do you just not care? And I don't mean like maybe they post daily, but they also stream, or they do others. Like, I mean, you know for a fact there are people who post creative only reaction content. None of it's their own. Their reactions are usually it's a chuckle. It's pretty stale all the way. It exists. It's not good content. That is not good content, in my opinion. And I hope to never end up in that position where the content I'm producing is so soulless and lacking of anything original or creative, where it's straight up just like, I want to react to this. And that's you're not watching my video. You're giving me viewership, but you're watching someone else's video. It's just on my channel. That's what reaction content has come down to at this point for some content creators, and it's not okay in my opinion. Controversial take. hot take. I think people gotta put a little more effort into the content. Well, Alpha, Machop, and Sandile in the same run as we hunt for Gible. God, it is poetic. I will say, I think slowly starting to stream more, get used to the whole live streaming thing. One, I fully understand why people say YouTube's such a worse platform to stream on. Oh my god. Between the connectivity on Twitch, the level of extra engagement, yeah, I understand from the streamer point of view why you'd want to stream on Twitch. Oh my god, is it such a nicer time. I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. I don't plan on moving to Twitch. At the very least, not anytime soon. I wouldn't mind joint streaming. Like, you stream on one platform, but you can still view it on the other. So you can still watch from, like, whatever's your preference. My PC's strong. I don't know if it's that strong. I also would have to figure out how to properly joint stream. I'm still figuring out how to do the whole YouTube stream thing, and that's like, you know, I thought I would have to get the whole setup on Twitch and then get it to work between Twitch and you. Like, it's a whole process, so I have no plans to do that anytime soon. So the streams will continue to be on YouTube for the time being, you know? But I forgot where I was going. I completely lost my train of thought. I'm just like, yeah, no. Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, but doing this has definitely helped me understand live streaming a lot more. Especially from the creator's point of view, because I feel like a lot of live streamers, and it's the reason I don't like watching live streams, is a lot of them take their sweet ass time. And I hope I don't do that. I try to keep things very much like, okay, if I'm gonna live stream and I'm playing this game, I'm playing this game. If I take a break, I'm gonna try to reduce it as low as possible. But I feel like some streamers, it's like, hey guys, today we're playing Pokemon. 90% of the stream, they're reacting to something else. They're on call with someone, not focusing on the game. The game's idling, and they're like on Google, searching up stuff that they're randomly yapping about. And I don't mind that. But it's when it's a whole stream, just like if I clicked on a video for one thing and you gave me something else, I'm clicking off, or I'm not trusting your thumbnails and your titles. And that's the thing with streamers. It is, and I will say it's definitely not the streamer's fault in a lot of cases, because it's so inconvenient to rename streams and thumbnails, especially on YouTube. But it's like, for example, all right, say I'm playing Pokemon right now, and I want to play Kirby. I'm probably just gonna hop to Kirby, not think about switching the title or anything. And then someone clicks on this, and they see Kirby, not Pokemon. That's an experience I've had the misfortune, I guess, of dealing with, and it's, I don't know, it's truly, I think I'm slowly warming up to live streaming again as I'm doing it. I still don't watch live streams. I watched the Mugen live stream. watched his live stream when Cinder's 1,000-page document dropped and he reacted to it like whatever time. I watched it the day after because it was 2 in the morning. But I watched that, and I watched like when the new FNAF game came. I watched Astral Spiff when he was streaming it. But you know, I'm not going out of my way to watch streamers. That's the last thing. Okay, this is my biggest pet peeve, and I absolutely hate it. When streamers, even if they have a consistent schedule, when they expect people to, like, they gotta watch it there and then, it's like, no, they don't. If you're making content on the internet, it's anytime, right? It is free real estate for time. Don't expect anyone to be mandated to watch it there and then. I'm not expecting anyone to be watching this right now. If you are, I'm grateful. If you're not, that's fine. You can watch it later or not at all. That's my takeaway. I know a lot of people may not have that same mentality, which, that's fine. But I you know, I don't think they stream anymore. I'm pretty sure they got canceled actually. But there was one streamer, and truly everything that I said, like, it is the reason I hate live streaming, is this one person. God, I don't remember their name either, and it sucks. I don't remember it was like a group. Not a group, it was like 2 people. But God, their content, everything I've said in the last like half hour is what they did, and that's why I don't like live streaming. They used to do like YouTube videos that like gaming stuff, and I watched them. They moved to live streaming, and it was like the first one, like first YouTuber to watch that moved to live streaming. So I was like, okay, I'll try keeping up with them. And then like they always expect you to be there. It was always like you never actually knew what you're gonna watch, because they would be like, we're playing this game, but then they weren't playing it. They would always be doing. They definitely didn't get the live streamer culture, because it was years ago, right when live streaming got big. So I guess I don't blame them in that sense, but it then turns out they were like, I don't know, it was like a couple, and I'm pretty sure there was like abuse allegations, and they shut down the channel. Not no clue what happened to them after the fact. They weren't necessarily like a big channel either. That's the thing. But yeah. Yeah, I guess I never fully explained where my distaste for live streaming came from, besides the general, like, I'm not a fan of the live content. I've been open about that fact, but the general fact how I've been so openly against it, like where that spawned from, that's where it started. That is fully where it started. Rockruff was just standing there for a while. I like did a loop and bro, nope, not not there. Yeah, I was planning on doing a stream tomorrow. It's like, oh, Friday? Yeah. If I'm not doing much on a Friday night, I'll probably try streaming on Fridays now, because I don't know, last Friday I streamed, and it was such a vibe. Like, I understand why streamers stream on Friday night. It is such a vibe. It's such a different vibe because it's the end of the week. It's like the weekend. It's so chill. Friday is such a vibe that it carries on to stream. It's like, oh my god, I want to do this every week now if I can. That was so fun. Like, just chilling. I'm gonna chill anyway, so I'll make content. Like, oh, it is such a vibe. But I can't promise it. Again, no. I got no schedule for streaming. Right? Here's the closest you get to a schedule. You get one YouTube video a week. Be grateful. I'm very open about how I can't control my schedule at all. So it's all convenience. If I have the time, you get a video. If I have the time for multiple, you might get multiple. You're probably getting one a week at most, because it's truly the most convenient thing for me, because I can spend a day where I like really work on it, some like a few other days where I maybe don't spend as much time on it, but I still work on it, and I can work on everything else I have to, being in college, dealing with all that stuff, and it's truly just the best balance for me at this current moment. Preferably, I'd like to get, it's gonna sound crazy, preferably I'd like 3 videos a week. I know, crazy, because there was one point where I was doing 2 a week. I was getting roughly two like decent enough videos out a week. I'm not counting when I was doing like Let's Plays. That's it's so different from the content that I produce now, where it's so much more, I think it's not as edited as I like to say, but so much more work goes into planning now and the ideas that I come up with for videos. Besides, let me just play. That's why I like doing the Kirby now on live, because it's like you get the best of everything. It's like you get more of me. Maybe that sounds so narcissistic. No, but like you get more content from me is what I mean to say. And you get me playing a game. I think moving forward, I'll probably be trying to play games I haven't necessarily played, and I'm not in a rush to play on stream, only because I feel like that's definitely the appeal, right? It's if you're playing a live stream game, you want to see someone react to something for the first time. So I obviously, so many people, they have a backlog. I'll probably go through my backlog for live streams, but I wouldn't expect I would not expect any particular there's big Nintendo games. Don't expect. If anything, I'll replay a few games, because there's some games I would love an excuse to replay. I mentioned before, I really want an excuse to replay the original Pikmin. Because sometimes it's hard to justify spending like my free time on something I've done before. And like I mentioned earlier, it's like I spent time shiny hunting. Yes, I did. I did spend time shiny hunting yesterday. Again, 20 minutes. I just, it's so hard for me to choose to allot free time to something that it's like that, you know? Like I want to play, but I want to play something new. Maybe if I had more, I definitely would play a lot of games and just do everything there was in them. But it's definitely gone to the point between the rising prices of games and the fact that the less and less amount of time I have, where it's I want to get the most out of my time, but I also want to get the most out of my game, so I have to. It's a weird balancing act. I mean, for me, nowadays gaming is how I unwind for the day. You know, late at night, you know, I'm getting ready to go to bed, I'm popping in the game and I'm playing that. Then I hit the hay. That's typically my gaming time now. If it's a, you know, Legends EA came out, I obviously really love Pokemon, I want to play it. I went out of my way to ensure I had free time to then play Pokemon. And I was very tired, but you know, I got to experience Pokemon. But like also like what? There was no streams or no videos and all that the following week, and I definitely did not sleep as much as I usually do. So it's hard. it is hard. I won't deny that fact. But definitely, if I had more free time, I'd like to try getting back to 2 videos with maybe, or 1 video. So my plan for like schedule is like 1 video a week still, but we'll have a more edited video like every 2 weeks. So some week, maybe it's like the Luigi's Mansion video. It took a while to like come up with everything, but overall I could get that in a week, you know? I get that done in a week. I was fortunate enough to have the time to get it done early. Thank God for all my planning, because I'm in such a good position where when I want to work on a video, I have the time to start the week with the video and then end the week not having to worry about the video. I can focus back on school. But I would love to do like one of those, and then you get your like a history of video, like a lot more research, a lot more on screen, a lot more everything. And they're both videos I like, you know, like I liked how the Luigi's Mansion one came out. Again, I said it before, I think my favorite videos to produce are the history of videos that I've done. History of Kamen Rider, Figure Eight Standards, history of Yokai Watch Mobile Kits, history of Lego Mario, I'm pretty sure there's a 4th one. I'm pretty sure I did 4. Kamen Rider, Mario. Huh. You know what? I literally was just like giving shit for it, but I'm gonna do the thing I said I hated, which is go and check my check the internet. Thank God for playlists. I have 4. There's 4 in the playlist. What's the 4th one? Oh, the Jumbo Pokemon video. That was a fun one. That was a fun one to make. I really like that video. Funny enough, that video needs to get updated. They've made so many since I released that. Oh my god. It was like the day. No, it was so fun. I literally released that like a week later. Finish the video. It's all edited, it's rendered, upload it. People are like, oh, the people enjoying it. Like a week later, they announced like Larvesta or something. And oh my god, there's so many more Jumbo Pokemon now too. There's another side up they released. Like all the evolution it's got released. They announced, I think I'll be doing it, I will definitely be doing an update video. They announced the starters of this game, Chikorita, Tepig, Totodile, and Jumbos, and I did a video on, I did like a, what is it, Instagram reel or whatever, and I just was like, so happy, because Tepig's my favorite Pokemon, and he's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Hopefully, I'm praying, because I don't think the price points have been revealed. I bought Cyndaquil for my best friend Terrence, Ink Nova. He got the life-size Cyndaquil. That was only like $60. And I know that's still a lot of money, especially for a plushie, but in comparison, it's like the next one as like 100 something or like $200. It's like, yeah, I don't feel as bad now. It's like, okay, I want to get him something nice. So I bought him his favorite Pokemon life-sized, and I didn't have to sell one of my kidneys. I hope to keep both kidneys and still own the Tepig. That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm pretty sure they become available for purchase. Or no, they're only available for purchase in Japan right now. Pre-orders, it's not in America yet, so I'm still waiting. But I think in due time, I'll start updating those. Either make sequels, or just go, like, the Kamen Rider one. I own all of the main ones now. So there's so much more I can talk about in that video, and they've released, since then, 3-4 more, I want to say. Not that much. But they've released more. I'm really glad I haven't done I joked, back during that time, I had this joke where I was not doing I kept saying I was going to do Pokemon model kits, and I never ended up doing that video. And I still want to. But the problem is, every single time I start researching, there's another one announced. I physically can't keep up. I swear to God, there's always something new, or like another one, or another obscure one that I find out about. So that's the hard part with covering Pokemon model kits, and that's why I haven't released it yet. I haven't forgotten, and I still want to talk about them, especially after doing a whole live stream about one. Referencing the fact that I painted Shadow Lugia on live stream. And it's not finished yet. It's I actually have it sitting here. Can I grab you? It definitely looks a lot better. You can definitely see how much better the coloring is. I've done more coats, of course. Things have stuck on a lot better. I realized that due to the sheer quantity of acrylic on it, it doesn't stay on fully. So I need to get a clear coat for it. Yeah, I need to get a clear coat for it so it stays on. Cause I don't plan on keeping it. I'm actually gonna give that away. Not like a giveaway. It's gonna be a gift for Ignova. Actually, I told him about it. Like, I'm making that for him. I brought up the idea of doing it on stream, and I was like, he's like, I don't really want to display a painted model kit. And I also don't have the space for any more Pokemon. So I was like, what do I do with it? I was talking to him about it, and I was like, honestly, I know you like Gen 2 and Shadow Lugia way more than I do. Like, would you want it? And he was like, dude, that'd be so awesome to get a custom one, because I slowly indoctrinated. I slowly got him into model kits. He wants to get more. But the thing, so the second I brought up that, he was like, oh, that would be sick. So my hope is to get that to him eventually. I don't want to say when, in case he watches the stream back, or is watching right now. I won't say when I plan on giving it to him, because I told him he'll get it when it's done. When it's done, I don't know yet. But yeah, I need to get a clear coat for it. My goal is to get that as nice as possible before giving it to him. It's a lot better than on stream, I'll tell you that much. It is so much better. It also looks so much better in person. My camera does not do it justice how well it came out. So I even showed it to like my family and friends in person, because I'm not the type to paint, period. I was like, I did this for the first time, and I showed them the photo, and they're like, that came out so good. That's crazy. It was their first time. I was like, trial and error. But yeah, my crappy USB camera, which can plug into my Switch. I still wanna find an excuse to do a video with this plugged into my Switch, because it'd be funny. I don't want to spend $5 on the Animal Crossing. So I can't believe all that content isn't a free update, and the Switch 2 edition is $5. Oh, plus you can get isn't the DLC still on Switch Online or something? Like, oh my god, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, you are so generous. If only every other Nintendo game took cues from you. Why the hell is Kirby's Kirby $20 or $10 or whatever? Oh, it did not need to be that much. I will always shit on that price point for the Forgotten Land DLC. Switch 2 edition. Listen, I love Kirby. Not worth the price. Price of admission is too high. I stand by that. Damn, I'm pretty sure we've done a lot of hunts for Gible. We've still yet to get an alpha to spawn. I'd really love to get one on stream today. I'd hate to end stream before getting it. Because I brought up Animal Crossing and I remembered, it was like, I still need to set up my Animal Crossing on my Switch too. Figure out how that's gonna go down. Part of me was debating, do I start a new world? Like, no. I spent too much time on the original island, even if it was just showcasing stuff, and it's very much not like the most aesthetically pleasing or well designed. I was like, I spent too much time. Like, as much as it hurts me, I will be having to evict 4 members for the crossover characters. Like, God, do I want Tulin? The rest I don't care about. Tulin I want. I think that's just funny. He's here. Like, he's just a guy. He's a little guy. Also, what? I forgot her name. What animal is the other one? The other Zelda character that was in the trailer. What is she? Also, I'm not mad they didn't bring back, like, Ganon and Wolf Link. I mean, like, I'm not saying those were, like, the coolest ones, but I'm just saying, like, okay. Ganon, one of the coolest crossover characters they could have done, because he's, like, a big thing. That, and if Star Fox was more popular, would go crazy. Okay, Fox, Falco, Flippy, Toad. Oh. I would be playing that game. Oh yeah, and I guess so the NES or the SNES and the Famicom or Super Famicom have different games in them, which is really funny because it means there's 2 different, depending on which one you get, you get a different gameplay. But Super Nintendo, you get F-Zero, which whatever. I'm not much of a fan of F-Zero, but. And then Super Famicom is like Panels Upon, and the amount of pop-off I've saw on Twitter this morning, and it was like, and it was really funny because it wasn't because people like Panels Upon, but so many people were happy they didn't only have to play F-Zero. Like, I don't know if that's funny or just sad. And I just want to say, F-Zero's not a bad game by any means. It's not for me. I like my silly racing games. F-Zero's not a silly racing game like the others. Like, give me your Mario Karts or Sonic Racing. F-Zero takes itself a little too seriously. I say that and then just look up any cutscene from the GameCube F-Zero. No, but I mean the gameplay. It's like the whole health system. It's like, I don't know. Not for me. The whole gameplay of, like, you want to be fast, not get hit. You get hit too much, you just die. Not my thing. Which is fair. It's like, the game isn't designed poorly. It's just, I personally just don't like that style of gameplay. That's all there is to it. Yeah, the realization that Gibble's the rare spawn plus alpha truly amazes me that I pulled an Alpha Gible naturally. Like, by accident, at that. Gible doesn't spawn anywhere else, I'm pretty sure. I think it's only here, so... Oh, little do you know, there's a guaranteed Alpha Gible on top of Prism Tower. You can't even reach it. But, like... Am I still salty about the Trubbish from last stream because I didn't know there was a guaranteed Alpha? Oh, yeah. Oh, I have not forgotten. Thing lives in my head rent-free. It has lived in my head rent-free since I did that stream. I promise you. That Trubbish. Ooh, knowing there was a guaranteed after all that time spent, that got to me. That got to me off. Like, once I shut off stream, that got to me. I don't feel as bad about this Gible because it's at least a rare spawn. Yeah, preferably I get this tonight, but there's a chance we don't pick up Gible today. Hello, Gible. I swear, whenever I start talking about Gible, it shows up, but it's not Alpha. I am so curious though, because we've seen so many Drillburs and their eyes show underground, so I'm still so curious if we'll see Gible's eyes. Again, I said it, oh my god, like 2 hours ago at this point. Wow, I've been sure for a while. But Chespin is going to be a very similar hunt to this. The only difference is there's a lot less Pokemon in the... Actually, no, this is the same exact tables. It's just different Pokemon. Chespin's a rare spawn, and it's Diggersby. Here it's Drillbur instead of Diggersby, and Gible instead of Chespin. So it's the same spawn rates. Saying that out loud makes me realize how torturous that's gonna be. Considering that we've done this for at least an hour, I want to say. We still haven't got a single Alpha Gible spawn, and we need 3 Chespins. Ooh boy. I don't look forward to that. No, I do not. Alright. Where's the door? Where's the door? Let me out. Let me out. Alright. Another reset. I'm actually glad I don't have like a counter. It would just be so upsetting if I had a counter. Be like, oh yeah, you reset this many times. It's like, so you still don't have that. I mean, how many times have we seen Alpha, Sandile, and Machop spawn before a singular Gible would spawn? Is that a dirt mound then? No, that's a Sandile. I guess if we... What just happened? Okay. I guess technically we could kill all these overworld spawns, because Gible can't be one of them. It's only a dirt mound, so we don't need to be dealing with stuff like the Camerupt, but I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I really wish I remembered getting that Alpha Gible when I was playing this game first time. Because I want to say I got it in the middle of the inner circle, not the outer one. But I'm pretty sure they wish, and that's just luck. I don't think it has anything to do with it, where it does end up spawning. But it is interesting. I definitely had better luck with this inner circle, because yeah. I'll go with that. I'll have better luck with the inner circle. Reset. I will say the pseudo Pokemon are all... Actually, now that I think about it, we have... How many more pseudos do we have? We need to get the Metagross line. Do we need Salamence? Did we get the Salamence line? I'm pretty sure we got the Salamence line, didn't we? Didn't I literally do that on stream? Or am I misremembering? Hold up. Now I gotta... There's so many Pokemon, it's hard to remember. Salamence. Somewhere on here? No, we didn't. I swear I remember hunting this, but I guess we didn't. I thought we had a Shelgon. Okay. So yeah. No, we... Goodra, that's what... I know we got 2 Pseudos. So yeah, we have Goodra and we have Dragonite, so... Yeah. Bagon won't be that hard to get. Metagross, definitely Beldum and Metang are gonna be annoying. Yeah, there's so many Pokemon on this page we still need to get. None of these seem too bad. I know there's still a few areas we have to visit to hunt that we haven't gotten to yet. If we get Gible now, next stream, I might do one of those hunts. The, like the undergrounds, what are the word? Sewers. Why can I think it's for the Ninja Turtle though? Probably do one of those hunts. Honestly, we could clear out the sewer. I think there's only... What, Skrelp we need to hunt? Noibat spawns there pretty commonly, so we probably hunt that there too. And then... I think we have everything else down there from other locations. Because there's not that many Pokemon spawn down there. And then we also have to go to Lysander's lab. But the only thing there is for Beldum and Metang anyway, so not that worried about it. Actually, we could have probably hunted Electrike down there instead of what we did. Now that I think about it. Yeah, as same with Houndour. Actually, we could have doubled up. We could have done Houndour Electrike instead of Houndour Baniri. Yeah, we ended up getting them all in the end, so it doesn't matter. But I won't try and like do all the hunts to see efficiently, but I will be looking at like how many spawn and how... Oh, you're just... I thought you were Alpha. I'll be trying to find the most efficient ones, but I will be making like that spreadsheet like I did in my last one where you can keep track of all the spawns if you got them in previous games or what. Like, I'll be going through all of that again and make sure that you guys have the most optimal methods. I'll try highlighting them in the video if I can, but a lot of it's still very subjective, depending on how long it takes for me to A, get all the alphas. I want to experience it all first before talking about it, and then B, just, you know, the information we have. You know, the longer I wait, the more people are like testing this game, getting stuff on it, just digging into the code more. I know we've had the code for an extra like week compared to the game's release, but the point stands where a lot of people just weren't talking about it because the game wasn't out yet. So, and who knows, there might be update data or DLC data that switches times, loot tables, whatever. Maybe the DLC, there's like an alpha charm, so alpha spawn more frequently, so some of these hunts could be easier. Like, there's some stuff we still just don't know for sure, so it's hard to say. But I will be going through all of that and getting you all the information. Once I get through this Herculean task first, I don't think this will take me the 9 months of Legends Arceus from starting that hunt to finishing it. But I did also start those right when the game came out, Legends Arceus. I want to say I waited like a year. Like, the game was out for... The game had, the DLC came out, not the DLC, the post-launch update came out and all of that. Like, it was a while. So, like, a lot of testing and stuff was done already, and information was out there. We're still in that phase where people are doing that here. It's different. It is different. Still no Gibbles. One of them's gotta be Alpha, right? We'll do... We'll do 5 resets. 5 more resets, and then we're gonna call stream for today. And then... I don't know if I'm gonna be on Saturday, stream on Saturday, but... You know, next time, if we don't get Gibble today, for sure next stream we will hunt Gibble. I don't want to do it off camera. I don't mind if it's like a really boring hunt, like a soft reset or something. I'm fine doing it off camera just because it's not an entertaining watch. It's like we're only hunting one. It's not like there's gonna be a random shiny, but like Gibble here, I'm fine doing this on stream. So that was one. This is our second reset. Go right for the middle. That was a drill. I see the little fin and I get excited. It's never a big enough fin. I am curious if, because I might be wasting time, I'm curious if Gibble, you can actually spawn multiple, or if it's straight up, like, between the dirt mounds, only one can't spawn. Because if that's the case, that means we find a Gibble, we reset. We don't need to check every single one. So there's number 3. I like going right for center. Gibble! Nope. Nope. It's a shame how just it's the fact that Drillbur can attack you from a distance just makes it so annoying that you can spawn so many at once. Is that really all dirt mounds? Huh. That was a sad run. Didn't even get a normal Gibble. Ooh, dead center. Love to see it. Nope. The dirt mount's really blended with the ground. I mean, I know. I get it. The point. But when you're looking from a distance to see if there's more, it gets a little hard. Is that it? No. Well, almost missed one. Gibble? Nope. All right. Last one. Gotta make it count. Can we even get a Gibble to spawn? Not even an alpha, just a Gibble. If we get an alpha, that's nice. That's a Drillbur. It's definitely an alpha. It's not the one I wanted. Drillbur. Any? Nope. No Gibbles again. Really? Okay, hold up. No. I'm going till like Gibble spawns. Not an alpha, but just a Gibble. That'll be the last run. Because it's kind of disheartening if we end on a non-Gibble. Drillbur. Drillburt. Another Drillbur. There was another. I literally saw like a second dirt mound unless I'm tripping. Oh yeah. Drillbur. Really? No Gibble run again. Interesting. So, come here. Let's say, where are the dirt mounds? Drillbur. Actually, where are the dirt mountains? Ooh, Gible. Okay, you are not an alpha. So now the question is, will a second Gible end up spawning? Maybe the odds are so low. But yeah, so I guess next time, I do want to show this off just because we kept talking about it, and it's gonna be a while till we do it. But in while, it's one of the last wilds ones you unlock. Where are you? No. 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 I'm looking for... Oh wait, no, it's the funny one. It's the one people don't want to talk about. So if we go here, we spawn in. All of these dirt mountains, if you like move the camera up, you'll notice those little like, those are Diggersby's ears. Yeah, so these are all Diggersby, right? Funny enough, we can bench reset actually. Unlike the other one, we can bench reset these. I don't know if this is... I assume this might be faster. Just because it's right here. Yeah, Chespin spawns in. But... yeah, so... oh wow, that one just instantly aggroes on you. But this is what one of the hunts will look like. Chespin has a chance of spawning in those 3 dirt mounds. It is the rare spawn. Again, it is pretty fast to respawn since we can bench it. Like, we instant aggro that one. This is so funny. Do we... I want one where we don't instantly aggro. Because instantly aggro, that's just so stressing. Just immediately on the attack. But this is gonna be one of them. One of the starter spawns. Okay, you don't aggro. Because I want to show off... oh, I hear it. Oh. So you can... okay, so more of the body's exposed, actually. Oh, so we should see more of a Gible. If it's an alpha, then. Like, the spike should be way higher. Good to know. I just want to show off Chespin's little quill showing. These are all Diggersby. Yeah. You're all Diggersby. I would like to show that off because I've been talking about it all stream, how that's gonna be annoying. Honestly, because we can bench reset it and there's only 3 of them, because we don't need to touch the Pyroars, we can stay away from those. Thank God. Oh, you're like, oh, you're right next to me. Okay. Watch, I'm gonna reset, and the one next to us is gonna be the Chespin that instantly aggroes on me. Quill, yeah, see, so you can see the little green quill. That's Chespin. So that's what we're gonna be hunting. Not next stream. Next stream we're gonna do Gible. At some point, we're gonna. That's what we're doing. I just want to show that off. One more hunt, but one more for sure this time after our little getaway. But yeah, if we can see the eyes as a Drillbur, like that's this. So there's not a guarantee we'll see Gible's eyes, because we didn't see Diggersby's. But we saw that more was sticking out. Interesting, interesting. There's one left. Oh, it's just another Drillbur. It's always Drillbur. It's always Drillbur. Alright. Well, I want to thank you all so much for watching. That'll be all for today. We finished a few pages. We're over halfway for sure. I think next stream, if we can get Goodbye, the rest I don't think will be too bad, so we can finish this. This page I also think shouldn't be too bad. Maybe. And then we're gonna start getting to the more annoying ones. So that'll be next time. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to share and subscribe. I'll let other people know about me, I guess. Whatever people say. How are you aggroing on me? I'm not in there. How are you aggroing on me? Anyway, wish you all a lovely day and a happy Halloween. See you guys later. Where's the ending screen? There it is.